What I make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide.
All right, man. You already know what it is. Jay Williams, Let's Live Life. And we're back. Tonight we got Mr. Charlie Global in the house once again, man. It is always a pleasure to have Cha-Cha in the house. Y'all give it up for Cha-Cha one time.
Man, what's going on, brother?
Ain't nothing, man. We're going to get into it. We're waiting on Staying Out the Way Trade to come in. And DOC TV, he just finished up an interview, so let him get a second to get something to eat and reset, man. Check the chat real quick, and then we're going to jump into this, Cha-Cha.
All right.
Tina Smith, big salute. Pick a Rick, man. What's up? Cam G, Lucky the Boss. My Tabbies. Cameron Wright. Mississippi Mayhem. Bring Trey up.
Yo,
Trey, what's good?
Up,
what's good? What's good with y'all? What's good?
man,
So I got going
Chilling,
on.
chilling, my guy.
The dorm
Southside
is
Frog
lit.
in the house.
We lit, man.
Flavor from
Come through and met some J
everybody
one
here. Thank
time,
y'all
yo.
for on in.
Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good, man. Your head shiny too.
Hey,
Ball head gang.
I said I can't.
Bald
Hey,
head.
Jay, I said I can't be in the crib with a hat on in my crib.
But
Damn.
I can't be.
So I
I
get a
can't
hat
be
on break
anywhere
one
without
time.
a hat on.
Me either.
Hey,
I still wear the hat.
I hit the Dominican spot today to get the baldy and the beard hit.
They put
Don't
you in
nobody
there.
do it like that. Yeah, man.
What's up? What's
DOC
up?
TV in the house.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not too loud or nothing.
Nah, you're dubbing up.
All right. What do you mean?
Like you're playing through two different things.
I don't know what you mean. All right. Like sound is playing? Sound's coming through?
Yeah, you're good. Let me see.
It sounds like you echoing, Jay.
Am I echoing now?
Nah, I'm good now.
Right. When I bring him on, it echoes.
No, you sound good to me. Just then keep talking. Go ahead.
Anytime I talk, I'm echoing. Yeah. Are you on two devices? What are you running on?
I'm not. I just joined the link from my Chrome on my Mac. That's it.
You don't have YouTube open?
I have a browser open. Let me close them. All right. So now I just have the Gmail and this open. I don't hear anything though. You sound good to me.
You're good.
Are you sure? Because I don't want to fuck y'all's live up.
Hey, Charlie, how you sound, Charlie?
I'm hearing an echo.
Me too. You echoing too now.
All right. I'll just bounce. Y'all do your.
Go out and come back.
All right. Let me try that. Let me try that first. All right.
I roll.
Yeah, that joint was
No
straight,
echo,
man.
right?
That joint started sounding echo.
Yeah. See, now it ain't
anytime you
echoing
got
no more.
like
Yeah, it's back now.
Right,
That
anytime
ain't back
you got-
regular.
anytime you got, if you say you got StreamYard open and you got YouTube open, the two clash
Right.
with each other.
Oh, okay.
We'll give it a second, man. They said, "Oh yeah, bad echo." I know. I've been doing this a long time. Got pretty good at problem solving. I done did a whole lot of fuck ups. Me and Charlie Global done did two whole entire interviews. That one time I was like this.
The joint
whole
will pause.
Yeah.
The whole I'm talking about
Damn.
stuck K2 status.
No,
That
why
is
you
a-
went on the scripts, was you, boy?
I wasn't on shit. You saw me. We was talking just fine. I went to edit
No,
that
you won't
one. I
mess with
said,
that, Jay, man.
No, that's not me, man.
Facts. That shit too strong.
Hey, let me see. Plug in your headphones, Josh.
It's still doing it, you're saying?
Yeah, I think what's happening is you just picking up your microphone. It's a double feedback.
It's crazy because he sounds clear, but all of us are echoing.
I feel like I'm fucking y'all shit up. I don't like doing this.
No, you all right? We just getting started. The chat knows what it is. I'm gonna have some fun tonight. They know.
All right. Let me change my settings though, real quick.
Yo. They're still doing.
Look, what up, bro? DC, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yup.
It be
You echoing anymore?
Nope.
Oh, we're good now.
Nope.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
All right.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yup.
I can't hear you guys like this, so I don't know. I'm just gonna bounce, bro, because I don't want to mess y'all's live up.
All right, well, I'll bring you up. We'll figure
I don't
it
even
out.
know.
We'll figure it out on the back end.
So you can hear me right now?
Yeah.
I can.
Is it still doing shit?
Echoing again.
Yeah, so I don't want to mess y'all shit up, man. Let me I don't know. I don't know. I'm not hooked up to nothing else, so I don't know what's going on. I'll leave though and let me Google it, see if I can figure it out. If I do, I'll text you.
Yeah, it feels like the computer is picking up our sound and then playing it back out.
Is that any better? No, same thing. Yeah, I just turned the volume all the way down, so I don't know. Yeah. All right. It's all good, bro. Do your thing, bro. Ain't no thing, put no pressure. You got y'all live going on. Yeah, we'll figure it out. If I can't get it, we'll do it. We'll do it one day, and then I'll be ready next time. But I appreciate the invite. It's nice meeting y'all. My name's Josh, too, by the way.
Bro.
Yeah. We'll get to know each other, man. All right, y'all have fun tonight, bro.
I know.
All right, salute, bro.
What the fuck? That's my dude. For y'all don't know, man, that's DOC TV. He's down in Tampa, Florida. I just did an interview with him, a fire ass. Yeah, I was down when I was down in Florida. I got up. Huh?
I saw it. Not the interview. I saw that I saw on his page. Yeah, I saw on his page.
Yeah. We was in Kissimmee in Orlando, and he was about an hour or so away in Tampa. So if I'm down there and I it's somebody out there I mess with, I'm gonna come through. So I pulled up. We shot the interview. It was fun, man. It was fun.
Well, he got some good content though. The way he do his how he do his videos and stuff.
Bro, his editing ain't many people messing with that man's editing. They're not messing.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. The way he doing videos is official.
His promotion, the way he promotes the video, you know what I mean, before it comes out, is like movie trailer type shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now,
I saw that.
I want to talk about something. Man. I don't know if everybody knows who Tommy G is, right? Y'all know who Tommy G is?
Tommy G.
Nah,
who that?
All right. I don't care. I promote people, you know what I mean? Because what you eat don't make me shit. So I don't care if people go watch other channels. I don't, that to me, that don't matter. He just did an inside interview in the Georgia prison system, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said there is more murders coming out of Georgia prisons than Memphis, which is the murder capital of the United States.
It's crazy.
Charlie Global up here in the right-hand corner, did all his time in Georgia prisons, right?
Yeah.
They interviewing these dudes, and these dudes these is not no little scraggly ass, scrub ass dudes. These dudes is killers, hitters, serious dudes you don't want no wreck with. And one after another, they lift your shirt up, and these dudes lifting their shirt up. They got fresh stab wounds, not one or two. I'm talking littered with stab wounds, not poke holes from like ice picks. I'm talking like if Mike Myers hit you with a knife, big wide 2-3 inch gaps.
Yeah.
Right. Charlie lived through that. Charlie, what the fuck is wrong with Georgia prisons right now?
If I had to say, it's the drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? These guys out of their mind on these drugs, you feel me? And It just done got out of control. They got the strips now. That's the cheapest drug in the chain gang right now. So, man, with a lot of contraband comes a lot of debt. A lot of stuff stems behind debt. People ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it's all oppression. It's a lot of oppression going on. You feel me? So
now, when you say the strips, you're talking about the Suboxone.
Yeah, the K2.
Oh, you talking about the K? So y'all call? See here we call strip. That's the Suboxone.
Yeah.
Y'all call strip K2. We call it Deuce or Sped.
Yeah.
So you saying the K2, the flock? That's what's got everybody all fucked up in Georgia system right now is the K2.
Yeah, man, and the cream. You know, dudes. You got a lot of dudes staying up on that cream, man. They might stay up, man. I've been in the dorm with a dude. He done stayed up like 21 days straight. He just zombie. Every time he about to crash out, he'll boot back up. And dudes end up crashing. Like, it crazy. A lot of, if I had to say a percentage of a lot of the stabbing going on in Georgia, about 60% probably stem from drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
About it. For the people that don't know, what's the cream? Because that's the first for me.
The cream is the meth.
Okay, that's the ice.
Yeah.
I never understood that. There's certain things I don't think you should do while locked up. Methamphetamine, ecstasy. There's certain drugs I don't think should be consumed.
Man, listen,
crack.
Man, you know
what I mean? Like,
in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of, in prison, you got a lot of these dudes coming in there low key. They come get on them drugs and they real self go to showing. Them boys get caught up in homosexual activity. Them boy, man, some of these guys get on them strips and turn into Christina Aguilera in that bit. Boy, I ain't lying, boy.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
I said it in my last video, right? I said dudes will go in there that ain't never got high like that and come out with whole entire habits.
Yeah,
because in there you ain't got to face your mama, you ain't got to face your kids, you ain't got to face your girl. You just get right before the VI, try to shake back real quick and go to the VI. As soon as you go back to the block, you chase them. I know dudes that have come home from prison and had to hit the PO. I mean, had to hit the projects before they hit their PO because they were dope sick. Fresh out of prison, they going to see they going in the projects to cop a bundle before they go to the PO. They pissing dirty the first day out and had no drug history prior to going to prison.
Yeah,
real.
So you say
Cha-Cha, you might. Hey, Cha-Cha, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but for real, like that, it's so messed up in Georgia. Like I was telling the dude that I was talking to that was locked up in Georgia. He was telling me how the prison system is because he was locked up in Virginia too. Like our joint is rough. Don't get it wrong. Our joint rough too. But we got the prisons that's all the rough prisons. Then you got ones that kind of ain't as rough as the next. But I just think it boils down to like the staff in Georgia. Like where the prisons are at. Like if our staff was like they staff, then we went and go to the mountains when we get caught with a cell phone. We went and go to the mountains when we get caught with a knife. Like when you go get sent to them real mountains in Virginia, you're not going up there with the same behavior you was doing when you got caught at the other prison. That the mountain's gonna straighten you out in Virginia. In Georgia, it's really no punishment. So like this can be in any state, Jay. If it was no punishment for what you're doing in penitentiary, the prison system gonna be out of control. Cha-Cha said it. When they get caught with the phone, it's a fine. When they get caught with the knife, I think it's a fine. Like, go ahead, Charlie. What is it?
They done monetize the inmates getting contraband. We know y'all getting it. We gonna keep getting it because soon as somebody gets stabbed, cause see this be they rule. You'll hear the warden say this. They come in for inspection. Hey man, I know y'all got your drugs. I know you got your cell phones, your cigarettes. Y'all want to keep it? Don't stab nobody cause I'm coming to shake down and y'all know what it is. Long as you ain't stabbing nobody, they ain't bothering you. They ain't come tearing your dorm up. But as soon as somebody gets stabbed, they come with the shakedown. And every shakedown, somebody gonna get knocked off with drugs, cigarette, phone, whatever. And once
Right.
you get knocked off with it, they gonna charge you for it. So it's somebody in Georgia somewhere right now getting their phone knocked off right now somewhere.
Now, you said charge. You just talking institutional though, right?
Yeah,
Right.
institution that they
But
gonna
you
write
not-
you that
But they
DR.
not sending you to no Supermax.
Nah,
See,
you
that's-
get caught with a phone.
That's the
You get
difference.
caught with a
That's the
phone.
difference, Jay.
You can do 30 days in the hole and you back on compound.
That's why
nothing.
Georgia's fucked up right now. That's why
Exactly.
Georgia's fucked.
It's
They
the
send
staff.
your ass here. You get caught with a knife. You get caught with a cell phone. You going 23-1 status for the next 3 to 5
With a
years.
DC sniper at.
You gonna have to
Next
work
to
your
Tennessee,
level down.
Charlie.
They go. You
Man,
get
that shit
caught with
next
a
is a
cell
level 6.
phone. They go put you next to a
Tennessee.
serial killer.
Yes.
They go put you
23-1.
They gonna put you next
All
to the man
maniacs,
that
the worst
killed
of the
his whole
worst.
entire family over a cell phone. I promise you. You
Word.
get caught with a knife, they
Word.
gonna put you where they gotta pump in the sunshine. They got mountains that they done blew the tops off of to build penitentiaries in, and that's not a myth.
Yeah.
And that's where they gonna send your ass. You get caught with that knife or that cell phone.
Dang.
Right. That's
And
the
you gonna do,
difference,
and they
bro.
gonna snatch all your good time. You gonna max out. You gonna do years up in them bitches before you work your level down. I'm talking about you going level 6 status. Super max. I'm talking about, like he said, where the DC sniper in them is, where the worst of the worst of the worst for a cell phone. They not playing.
And for real though, Jay, it's like, you know, in Alabama, Alabama, Tennessee, a lot of those states that's got all the murder rates and like that. Like it's like that there too. Georgia is just more on the scene because it's the worst of the crazy staff, and it's a lot of phones and a lot of content being shot out from the inmates. But I'm telling you, man, like any place you go to where the police, it ain't a lot of like it used to be. That was the job to get when you from a town, like working in a prison, try to go there, you gonna get paid decent, you're gonna have benefits. Now people ain't going for that. Now, like it's too much going on the way to make money now. So the prison ain't the only job to get now. So they just hiring any damn body. So anybody that come in there is, you know what I mean? That shit easy, bro.
Bro, now
See?
it's a whole bunch of Nigerians. When I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of Nigerians.
Dang.
Like it's a Nigerian
Right.
village near every prison somewhere, because it's a shit
Right.
ton of Nigerians running the prison system. And not only that, this is a fact, man. The majority of the stabbings I saw, and I've seen some shit of stabbings. The majority of the stabbings I saw was dudes that just came down from the mountains, right? That just came from super, super violent situations that didn't know how to deal with normal shit no more. You know what I mean? Like they would come from where
Right.
everybody was like, there is no hands. It's a hands-off policy. Everybody got a knife, especially when dudes love getting to Greensville, because you know Greensville's jumping. Greensville's like, it's like one of the last real prisons there is. You told me yourself when you
Right.
got there, you was like, this place is out of fucking control.
Our prison, our real prison. This is the
That
real prison.
prison shit, right?
Real prison.
We had dudes that had been locked away for 10, 15 years on 23-1 status get thrown on a compound where they being disrespected by gang members all day. Where they got
Right.
youngins that's a third of their age old bucking up on them. And them dudes are and take it back to the mountains for another 10 years.
Crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's
Man,
crazy.
so
Like
you
for
get
real,
caught
Charlie.
with-
Nobody be fighting in y'all prison, Charlie. Do anybody fight, or it just be
Yeah,
all like night to night game?
Nah, like you still got dudes fight, you know what I'm saying? But it been really the young guy, the new generation coming in. But he like how do you got these young guys on the street? They ain't doing no fighting.
Yeah.
They straight with they same way in prison. They ain't fighting. They you know what I'm saying? But you still got fighting going on though. You know what I'm saying? But when it up, it's stuck. And the most dangerous thing is ain't no police, ain't no officer.
Nobody breaking that
Come on,
stuff
this-
up. That's crazy, right?
This is the crazy part, right? When Tommy G did the interview, they interviewed a guard that actually he's an active guard inside Georgia prisons, right? And they
Right.
said, why do you think it's so many stabbings? He said, well, we're understaffed.
Mm.
Terribly, terribly understaffed. Ain't nobody doing no rounds. He said they're forging the books saying guards are doing rounds when ain't nobody been in there except, you know what I mean, maybe once a day. He said, now you tell me this. You getting ready to walk into a pod and you see 40 dudes on this side and 40 dudes on this side, and they all got knives and they about to collide. You about to go in there for $20 an hour and break that up? He said, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. He said, we've had officers quit when they tell them you got to go in there and handle that. They be like, shit, you can go ahead and get this little outfit up off of me. I ain't signed up for this. They is in there killing each other with knives right now, and you want me to go in there? Where's the CERT team?
Man, look, man.
SWAT team.
It done been full-fledged wars popped off. Boy, it done been times I seen the CERT team standing outside the dorm. You feel me? They looking in there. They waiting till it clear out a little bit. Boy, there's too much going on. We can't fall off in there right now.
Now, the guard said, what we do is we wait outside till they done, and then we scream, man, y'all go ahead and lock down. Now they done, lock down, so we get the bodies out. He said, them dudes go ahead and go in their cells when it's all over. We'll come in, clean the bodies up, shake down, and they right back out doing it again.
Yeah.
It's crazy being a criminal in Georgia, man. Real talk, Cha-Cha, man. You getting sent to the Terror Dome. You getting sent to the Terror Dome, you get caught, man. I'm telling you. That's crazy, man.
So the guys
y'all have killed me up in Georgia. They'd have killed me. I'd be there. Be no Jay Williams. I'd have seen white dudes on dog leashes and some more shit. They'd have killed me. I'd have came home in the box. I'm too damn ignorant. I punch first, ask questions later, and they'd have stabbed the shit out of me. Because I'm not putting no leash on. You're not taking nothing from me. Y'all gonna poke the shit out me, beat me all up in here because I'm not going out like that, man. I've seen them.
I'm pretty sure they got some official white dudes, though. They got some. I know it's some official white dudes in Georgia, though.
I'm not going out like that. I'm not. I'm punching the first thing that makes me nervous.
That be them K2 heads on the leashes and shit. Yeah, that be them motherfuckers over there K2.
Yeah, I'm not doing. And I've seen a dude. I've seen dudes let dudes slap them for a hit of K2.
I saw that.
I'm talking about pull that bitch back like an old screen door.
Yes, the hardest slap in America. I seen dudes.
You know that bitch slam when you let that screen door go. I seen that. Pow.
Damn.
That one little for that wit kid. For that little wit kid.
Right. Not the wit kid.
For the wit kid.
For the wicked. That's wild.
Not the wicked.
That's crazy, man.
What for the wit kid?
So we all can agree. Hey, look, so we all can agree that basically, even Cha-Cha being from that environment, it's the staff, right? The reason why the prison is so messed up because of the staff. As far as there's nobody really caring, like it's not. Cha-Cha, that's crazy, man. Jay, if they had that in Virginia, I should be off the chain. Staff that don't care, man, I should be off the chain.
I've been in pods where staff don't care, but the compound cares. You know what I mean? There's a difference. The compound cares.
So you
can have some pods that just be lit. As soon as it makes its way up the chain of command and they find out, they about to shut that shit down. They bringing in the goon squad. They will bring in the state police. You know what I mean?
Virginia ain't joking around. They're not joking around.
No. When you go at somebody here, you know what's coming with it. You know what's coming with it. You got to try to get away with it. Put your hands on the police. Try to catch them.
You know what's coming with it.
Oh, that's it. Hey, look, true story. I bumped a guard named Mr. Green coming out hall one time, right? He was in the way. I was talking. I barely brushed him. Shoulder just boom, barely hit him, right? The man stopped me in my tracks and said, "You just assaulted me." I said, "What you said?" He said, "You just assaulted me." I said, "Say word." Say word. Like, let me know that's really what we about to do. Because in the moment I realize that's really where we going with this, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Because it's 5 years for it.
Yeah, because you're going to the mountains. You're going to the mountains.
But it's an automatic 5 years for hitting the police in the state of Virginia.
Yeah.
The man said, "You assaulted me." I said, man,
they ain't
word.
Bullshitting in Virginia, Charlie.
I told him, "Say word," and he was like, "You know what? Going somewhere. Man, he just said word. I took his fucking head off right in his line. Beat him all in the grass. Say word.
Hey, man, when I first came home, Jake, and I was seeing on TikTok the Georgia prison system, like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't believe it, man. I'm like, hold on, because I remember me having cell phones, bro. I had to protect the cell phone like a newborn baby. Sometimes I might don't even want to stay the night with the cell phone. I'm sending it to another pod.
Mhm.
I'm talking about. I come home, I see that dudes making videos, dudes on the internet. I'm talking about, I duck Facebook, I duck all of that, man, just on the strength that I wasn't trying to get caught. But like when I come home, I see that it's like you can be on the internet. I don't know, that shit was crazy, man.
That was
When I
my
first
biggest
saw it,
hustle.
man.
Aside from tattooing, with being the maintenance man, my biggest hustle is that I could open things in sales that couldn't nobody
Right.
get open. You know what I mean? I could get them lights
Oh
open.
yeah, you lit then.
I can get that
Damn
light
right.
open. I'm gonna charge.
Especially you
I'm
got
gonna charge you
that
though. I'm
little,
gonna charge the
alley
fuck
ranch.
out you. I can get that light open. That plate on the back of the door. I can get that plate off. Them outlets on the wall.
But you had an alley ranch.
I had everything. You tell me, you show me the money, and when I come back from work for lunch, because you know the maintenance workers come back just like every other worker for lunch. Then when they after lunch, they call movement again. We go back to work. When I slide back for lunchtime, I'm gonna have that joint in my back pocket. I'm gonna run over to your cell real quick, open your shit up, and I'm gonna give you a new one of them little straps, because you know they put the security straps on the light, and if the security strap is broken, then they know your ass has been in the light. For $50, I'm gonna open the light and I'm gonna give you a new security strap. So right before you,
you had to keep,
you know what I mean? So when shakedown comes,
lit.
Put everything in the light. Shakedown comes, put everything in the light, put the new security strap on it. They gonna look up there, the strap ain't broken, light ain't been tampered with, you good to go. You could have everything from a fake leg to 12 cell phones in that bitch, and they not gonna look.
What was you charging for that play?
It depends on the person. You know what I mean? If I fuck with you, it's some dudes, if I fuck with you, I'm gonna come do it because I fuck with you and I don't want to see you get towed off. But if you just a regular ass dude, I need $50, I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna give you the strap. And if that's too much for you, then take your risk.
Nah, if you got something to hide in there, you can afford that.
Anybody that had a cell phone or was selling dope, you know what I mean, in prison was like, shit, say less. Say less.
All right, that's a good move.
But that before you get any contraband, you got to have a spot.
Facts.
Cause where you gonna put it?
Yeah, or have somebody that's gonna hold it. And even then you stand a chance of it getting towed off. The best thing to do is know you got somewhere safe in that cell to put it. And the thing with them lights and stuff is, if that security strap is on that light and they find it in there, you can't charge me with that. That strap ain't broken. That little security tag on that light ain't broken. I ain't never been in that light. If I had been in it, that little tag would be broken. Right or wrong, you know what I mean?
So Lawrenceville didn't have no tag joint. They ain't had no tag joint, Jay. Like, but the dude that was doing what you was doing, he'll be on the maintenance crew. You know, this already got towed off, so that's why I can talk about it. But like they'll check the light. Oh, okay. But look, they would come like in at Lawrenceville, like they say, they be like, Jay got a cell phone. If they come in your joint, they gonna check the light. But if you somebody that they say you got somebody that don't do nothing, he ain't hot, he ain't in the way, they ain't checking his light. Like even when they do the big shakedown, they just checking the people lights who they think got cell phones. You know what I mean? So that's what made the light.
If they go in that light, they're looking for something.
Damn right.
Not a random situation. They're looking for weapons, drugs,
they look
cell
for
phones. If they show up with the maintenance man, not me, my boss, the real maintenance man, because you know that's what they do. They show up with that maintenance cart and that maintenance dude. If he shows up with the people when they shaking you down, your ass is hit. You hit.
You already know.
You hit. If you look out and you see the maintenance man coming with the guards, you hit. Lay it down. Go ahead, step out, put your hands behind your back. You might as well start walking in the direction of the hole.
You hit. Hey man, let me ask Charlie this, Jay, though, man. I wanted to ask Charlie because when I had got to Lawrenceville, Charlie, man, I remember when the first time I had witnessed, I did a story called the Wildcat Offense, man. I remember when I first witnessed something being thrown over the fence. You know what I mean? Like when I first witnessed, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, right? You being from Georgia, well, that shit sound like that shit is the normal, man. Like, when the hell did that shit become the normal, man?
Because you got real geniuses in prison, man. So that you gotta think. Keep in mind the prisons are understaffed. So you use that to your advantage. You see what I'm saying? Like on a Sunday night, like I came home from Ware State Prison On a Sunday night, it might be 6 officers at the whole prison, 1,500 inmates. You feel me?
Damn.
So, all you got to do is time the peak car and you straight. Wait till
Damn.
the peak car bend the curve. Soon as it bend the curve, take off, get your shit. You got dudes so far they cutting the window out. They getting them guys booted up on that cream where they don't want to go to sleep, and they cutting the window out. Nigga pushing the whole window out. What?
Damn.
Hey,
And
hear that shit, J-Man?
Depend on where
Trey,
you at.
it's a place in Virginia though. Indian Creek ain't got no crazy reputation, right? But
Right.
the thing with Indian Creek is the yard, the big yard is right next to a road that goes to a neighborhood, right? When I first got there, I watched a dude go home that morning. And that
Right.
evening, we on the yard, I see dudes clicked up, so I know something's about to happen. Just because the way dudes are squatted up, right? That same
Right.
dude that went home that morning, I watched his ass run up on the top of the hill and poof, 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 he throwing stuff over the fence. I'm talking about footballs, them shits landing in the yard. And each one of them groups of dudes is they get it, disperse off, right? His dumb ass was on the 6 o'clock. His dumb ass was on the 6 o'clock news the following day.
Because this is
No shit.
Virginia. You going
They
down.
saw him going down the street, pulled that car, got him up out of there, and he was on the 6 o'clock news the following day.
Damn.
Look, it wasn't long after that. I seen a dude, and I didn't know what he was using until I got out and I Googled it. That bitch had
Yeah.
a t-shirt cannon. He had done ordered a t-shirt cannon off of Amazon and was shooting them bitches up to my boom.
That's what it
Launching
was.
them but he was shooting them bitches so far, they was going 150, 200 feet over the fence. To where dudes is like,
Damn.
dudes just running backwards to go get the pack. That's
I didn't know they was getting down like that at Indian Creek because that's a level
What?
2, a level 1, I think.
it's a 2-1. It's a re-entry.
It's a 2-1. Okay.
They
okay.
overrode me from a 3-4 and sent me there
Drop me.
to
Because I
fill a
thought that was
bed
for all the
space.
dudes in the wheelchairs and shit.
No, that shit is therapeutic community. Look, when I got there, they told that I'm sitting in the orientation. You know, every time you come in, you got orientation. I'm sitting in orientation,
Right.
and they told the guys, y'all good here. There ain't no violent offenders here. I quickly raised my hand. I don't know if you ever met a dude named Fro. You probably know Fro.
Bro.
Short black dude, stocky as a bitch, man. Black dude named Fro. Fro been down like 20
He
some
from
years for
Tidewater?
shoot. I think so. He shot a crackhead. He gave the crackhead the 50. The crackhead bit a piece of it off and was like, "Nah, I don't want it." Tried to give it back. So he shot him in his ass, right?
Yeah, man.
So me and
Crackhead,
Fro,
that is a
I mean, the crackhead bit the rock.
all good. That's
Try to
crazy. Wow.
Try to keep a
Wow
little
for
piece
that.
in his mouth. Talking about something. No, I don't want it. Here you go. Take it back. Fro said he looked at it in his hand. Was like, "Bitch!" Tried to grab him by the throat. He tried to pull away. He said, "So I just shot him in his ass one time." So
Damn, that was disrespectful though. That was disrespectful.
Anyway, we was in orientation. They started telling these dudes, man. They said, "Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. Ain't nobody here violent. Quick as a motherfucker." Me and Fro's hands, both hands. Shoo. I think y'all brought us. Well, you don't brought us to the wrong place. All these dudes' heads turned. What you mean? I said, I got malicious wound and robbery charges, man. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Fro said, I shot a crackhead. Man, shit. These dudes is in here for drug charges, stealing.
Yeah, that's
checks.
light case. Yeah, that's a light. But I
You
ain't
know
know they
what
was
I
throwing
mean?
shit over that joint. I ain't know. That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy. I ain't know that, bro. Because I'm
We
thinking
don't-
that's therapeutic. That shit.
That's
you know
where
what I
all the
mean?
drugs be. Them TC places where they do that shit for, like, that's where all the
That's
drugs
crazy.
be. We done went to lunch
That's
and come back and there be
crazy.
5 dudes laid out in between the bunks. That's OD.
Oh, so the K2 was up there too.
Off of heroin. Nah, fuck the K2. Like,
Oh, they had
this
the heroin.
was Utah, but this 2013, 2014.
So this kind of right before the scripts took over
The
slightly.
strips had just came in. They just
They
came
call
in
the
as I was
script the
leaving.
bot. They don't call the scripts though. That's crazy though, Jay.
What?
Charlie
Nah,
said they don't. They call scripts the K2.
yeah, here we call the K2 Deuce, and we call Sabaki.
Yeah. Sabasi scripts. Yeah, you know they don't got those in Georgia. Those Charlie.
I ain't for sure. I ain't heard about that.
You know
I
the
just
shit
know
they
about
get
the
on when they get
K2.
off the heroin on the streets. It's the patch joint. When they trying to get off heroin, the doctor will give it to them for free. But in prison, you can cut them joints up and dudes put it in their mouth and it dissolves.
Man,
And it gets you
can buy
super high, kind of like a dope high though.
Oh no, I ain't seen that.
Y'all ain't got
Charlie,
them
they
joints.
was-
That's
them
crazy.
shits was coming in. It's like a little breath strip, man. It's like a little. They got
That shit put
force
heroin out of business.
It's like a little
In
breath
Virginia.
strip, right? And it's very thin, and it'll go through the X-ray machine. Like, you can get it. Your people can come in with that shit on them and the X-ray. If they do the body scanner, it's not gonna pick up on it. They were
Right.
selling them shits for $100 a piece at the last
One
place I
joint.
was at, and
Yeah,
the dude
right.
was getting 100 of them a week. He was getting 100 of them a week at $100 a piece. He get them shits on Sunday and be sold out by Wednesday. You do the math.
Yeah, right. Because people get them and people cut them up. You can sell them. When you cut them up, you can sell $5 pieces, $10 for food, or you can sell the whole joints for like when you say the $100 or the apple joint for 50 and shit like that. Them shits was moving. That shit put Heron out of business, man. When I was in prison.
In Georgia, I ain't never seen no heroin in the chain gang. Only thing
No,
you seen,
for real.
yeah, only thing you seen was the cream. Nigga had perks, Roxy's, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never
That's
seen
crazy.
no dog food.
When did you hit the prison system?
09.
Oh, I don't know how you didn't see it. That shit was boss
Right.
over here.
Yeah,
That
they
shit was
ain't
boss.
nah.
I'm talking about you had real live dope boys snorting dope. Like,
I ain't hear
Dude.
Beezy say nothing about no Heron either in none of his stories though.
nah,
Nah,
that
cause
shit,
you ain't even see no heroin.
that shit ran Virginia prisons. And when I'm talking about ran it,
Damn.
that was shit
Damn
right there.
right.
Between that, the boys and the gangs, that was the 3 quickest ways to get your ass stabbed. Fucking
Yeah.
with the boy, getting mixed up in something with the gangs, or
Yeah,
going to
fuck
get
with
some
that dope.
dope you know damn well you can't pay for. That
Right.
shit better not be a day late, because they done heard every story in the book about why the money ain't hit. Soon as you say it, they feel like you playing with them and they gonna bust your ass. Real quick, man. Shout out to Wesley Home Improvements. Did you get that in the mail? I didn't, Wesley. So if you sent something, I somebody got it. I didn't get it. Mississippi Herm, appreciate you. Member for 2 months. Jordan Green, new member. Thank you. K. Dot, 67 Joules. Thank you. Black Rage 843, 10 Joules. Thank you. GB, 10 Joules. Thank you. Yeah, that's crazy, man. We had the dudes going over. This how sick they was with it, Charlie. They was
Yeah.
going over to medical and sticking their fingers down. I watched it inside of when the diabetic dudes would get a shot. You know, they get that diabetic shot over medical every day. Then they take the used needle and they put that shit in the biohazard box. Well, the nurses would be so lazy, the biohazard box would have
Trying to
needles
get the
hanging
Johnson
out.
bang.
Yeah, the biohazard box would literally have needles hanging out of it because they hadn't emptied that bitch. Dudes would
Man.
grab 4, 5, 6 of them shits at a time that was used and bring them back to the pod and was selling them $15, $20 a pop. You don't know whose needle that
You
is.
don't know. Whoever used it got that die slow.
You do not know. They talking about something. I put some bleach in it. Okay, somebody else.
They
put
willing to
something in
take
it
that
too.
risk, man. They like banging that shit. They gonna take that risk. When I witnessed somebody, I witnessed somebody banging the powder on Lawrenceville, Jay, and I was like, how did he get the needle? But he was banging powder.
Yeah, you got the
Like,
needle,
you ever
got the
seen somebody
needle.
bang powder?
Yeah. Hey, look. I talked about this on the story, right? When I got towed off in the visiting room, I was selling crack. You know what I mean? Everybody else
Right.
was selling dope. So I said, if everybody's selling dope and ain't nobody selling hard, I'm gonna get hard in, right? So I get the
Right.
hard in, I give it to this dude, Tommy. And Tommy told me, damn, I thought you had powder. I wanted to shoot the joint up. I said, well, break it down. He said, I'm gonna break it down, Jang. I'm gonna break it down. I said, shit, that pickle got vinegar in it. If you know anything about the dope game, you know vinegar break down hard. So he
Right.
said, damn, you right, you sure right. So he takes the chunk, he goes up and said, I guess he hit it with the pickle, with the spicy, not the regular pickle juice, the spicy pickle juice. Look, he come back down to the table, eyes wide, going like this. I said, what's wrong with you, man? He said, I could taste the hot pickle juice, Jay. He said, as soon as I that jump, all I could taste is that hot pickle juice, Jay. I said, man, you right? He said, yo, you got some more? I said, oh man, these motherfuckers is out of control. This bitch in here shooting spicy pickle juice crack.
God damn.
Bitch
He
just
shooting
shoot-
spicy pickle juice.
Spicy pickle
People get high
juice
off
crack.
anything in that bitch though, man.
But it did.
People get high off
I
anything, man.
I just shot my shot. You know, we done had to break some shit down before that, but didn't come out right. And I said, yo, that vinegar and that pickle juice will break that bitch down. I'm telling you something real. He sure enough hit it, broke it down, swirled it up, did what he did. What did that bitch say? As soon as he hit it, all he could taste was spicy pickle juice. I said,
That dude,
come
that was a
on.
crazy experiment, man. He wild for that one, man.
Wow.
But that
That
if
fucking,
you've been locked up, you know the links dudes will go to get
Yeah,
high.
facts.
I think
Damn
most
right.
of us done seen somebody smoke crack out of a chicken bone.
Bro,
You know what I
I
mean?
did a
That's
story about this shit. Yes. They be thinking, hey, bro, I'm telling you, this motherfucker had a chicken bone, man. I don't know how he created it. But he
They
did
take
it,
the
man.
end, they bite one off, they bite the other end off, they take the ink pen and push the bone marrow out and be smoking crack. And that should be smelling like KFC, like Kentucky Fried Crack.
Damn. Not the Kentucky.
So
They
real
take the
food.
yeah. Kentucky Fried
Some
Crack.
real
That bitch
food.
smell like chicken and crack. I just seen motherfuckers peeking out the door, and all you smell is that shit coming out the cell. I said, man, who the fuck want to smoke crack in prison, huh? Like I
Hey,
ain't
look, hey,
paranoid
Jay.
already.
Hey, a quick story. Look, quick jump right fast, man. When I first got to Greensville, right, I came up there with some weed, right. But I had a bunch of weed, but my man was like, yo, they gonna shake you down. You ain't gonna be. I was like, so I got scared because I only had a year left. So I just brought a little bit. So once I got there, people was buying that shit like hotcakes at the intake bar, right? I wasn't even noticing like how they was going crazy over it. So once they moved me to the pod next door, I'm over there. The weed I got gone now. So I'm like, damn, I'm done smoking. I'm about to go home and shit. But I'm like, still though, man, if some weed come in here, I'm gonna get some. Dude, come tell me, hey, look, man, dude upstairs got something, but it ain't weed. I'm like, what is it? He was like, man, some shit called death. I'm like, death? What the fuck is that? He like, man, look, man, I'm telling you, you gonna got now. He says the K2 shit. I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with that shit, man. This before I knew, like, cause there wasn't none of that shit on Lawrenceville. I'm talking about none, absolutely none.
At least they told
So,
you.
I'm-
They didn't tell me.
I
came
didn't.
out
I
the hole,
heard
they
about
told
it
me it
from
was
on the
weed,
street.
so
I heard
go
about
ahead.
it when they was selling in the gas stations, and people was telling me about that then, and I was hearing about it then. So he's like, the dude. I'm trying to figure out why did he go to the visit room and come back with some fucking K2. I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, man. So people, this one it was looking like weed though. It was in a weed form, looking kind of K2. So
Look like some
dude was buying
fire
it in the
weed,
pot.
yellow.
Man, this about
That shit
AJ.
look like some fire weed.
Man, why you ain't tell me when they smoking in Greensville, everybody go back to that back door. Everybody be at the
Yep.
back door. So look, I'm watching
the
people
back
go
gate.
in and out the joint. I'm like, damn, man. My homeboy like, man, look, just hit it one time. And I was like, nah. He was like, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a joint at lockdown, and I'm gonna give you a roll up. Hit the joint, bro. I was like, all right, man. He give me the joint. I rolled the joint up. My roommate about to go home, white dude. I'm like, look. He was like, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit. He was like, nah. So look, as soon as they counted, I got both of the joints rolled up. I like the jump. I hit that shit, Jay. I was like, off the second pull, I said, I put that bitch down. You hear me? I put that bitch off the first pull. When I was pulling the second jump, something hit me. So I don't know what it was. Swear to God, something hit me. I was like, I grabbed my player.
You
This
know
was
what?
the
You
players
know what
that
it was.
come
You
out.
know exactly what it was that hit you. It was that
It was
goddamn
that
dude
shit,
thing.
but I didn't know it was that powerful though. Look, I grabbed my player. I started looking at my player, Jay. I started typing. I looked at the joint after I typed. It was a bunch of Roman numerals, all type of shit. I'm like, what the fuck I'm doing? I put that shit down. I throw up, bro, for 10 minutes. I'm at the toilet like this. Oh! I said, man, I'm never, look, this is my word. I laid in the room. I slept that shit off, bro. I ain't go out. Man, I ain't fuck. My roommate was weak, man. I was like, I ain't fucking with that shit. I ain't. That was my
I
first
did that
time.
shit one time only, and the motherfucker gave me the decency to tell me what they told you. I had just come out the hole after a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went in the hole beginning of 2007, January 2nd. No, was it January 5th? January 7th of 2007. I came out the hole January 2nd of 2008, right?
Mhm.
Everybody there thought I got shit. I got caught with two, playing hardball. I got caught with the Jones in the visiting room.
Right.
When I come out the hole, I've been gone so long now in the hole, everybody thought I got shit, and I got this long ass beard. You know what I mean? So I'm looking crazy in the face, and I done lost 60 fucking pounds while I was back there.
Damn.
So, and I'm gonna show the picture one day. Y'all gonna think I had cancer. Like it looked that bad that my family thought I was dying. With the whole status at Greensville, like they
You lose weight in that hole. You lose weight in any Virginia hole. Right.
Bro, because there's no commissary. You're not getting nothing.
Nah,
and they
you ain't
shaking the
shit.
spoon on all the trays, and a lot of that shit
Damn
ain't
right.
even edible to begin with. So look, I come back. I'm trying to holler at people as I'm walking the boulevard. I just come for property, right? I'm going back to Sevenville. I'm like, yo, what's up? You act like you don't fuck with me no more. They're like, who the fuck is you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you. So I'm like, it's Jay, man. They look at me like, damn. Hey, come in, look at JJ. Fucked up. Right now, they trying to bid off me. So now they pissing me off. But these my dudes, though, right? So I go in. I'm not even going to the yard till we get this shit all straight. You know what I mean? Like, I got my property. Let me put my shit back on. Let me throw my Pro Timbers back on. My, you know what I mean? My sweatpants, my shit. Let me hit the barber. We had a barber named Ash. That was amazing. Ash fixed this motherfucking beard. And I tricked him with the shaving profile. I put magic shave on my face. White people can't do that. And I went over to medical and told him I can't shave because this is what my was Bumpy Johnson. They looked at one look at my face and said, "Oh my Lord, here is your shaving profile. Please do not shave again. That looks painful, right?" So most of my prison pictures you'll see I had the beard.
Right.
So after I get myself right, I go out to the yard, right? I don't get that first wreck, but I go out to that afternoon wreck. My dudes and them is out there. I walk on one of my dudes. I said, "What's up, man?" Meanwhile, this K2 shit has done hit the gas stations all across America. It's like potpourri.
Right.
He said,
for the low too.
He said, and we can still smoke cigarettes at the time. It's like 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
So he said, "Look, brought you out a little care package, you know what I mean? Because you looking fucked up in the game. They got commissary and shit." I said, "I already got my property, man. I got a commissary." He said, "Well, here, take this," right? He give me this shit rolled up. You know, they would fold that shit up inside the commissary slip. So I unrolled it. That shit look like some gas. This shit is bright yellow and green. I said, "Oh, this shit's some gas right here." I smell it, but it don't smell like nothing. I said, "The fuck?"
That's what that shit don't smell like nothing.
I said, maybe I'm thinking to myself, maybe this shit expired or something. Like, it's been out the bag like too long. You know, when you leave weed out the bag too long, it just don't smell like shit.
It dry. That shit get dry as a bitch. Yeah.
Dry as a bitch. This shit wasn't like that. This shit was spongy, real spongy, right? So I said, shit. So I go to the window, and we used to knock holes in the screens. When me working maintenance, I'll bring you a screwdriver. You could knock a fucking hole this big in the screen and stick your whole arm out to get commissary off the yard, right? So I go to one of my dudes' windows. I say, "Hey, let me get a rolling paper off you real quick and get the lighter from you." He's like, "All right." I stand there in the corner over by the little handball court. I roll this bitch up. I light it. I said, "Good luck." I pass the lighter back in the window. I start walking the track. Like I said, you can still smoke at the time, so I ain't really got to cuff it because it's 100 dudes out here smoking at the moment. I'm hitting this bitch like this shit is some weed. I'm just walking.
That bitch done weed died.
Look, I'm blowing this bone, right?
Yo.
The next thing I know, look, I'd have hit this bitch about 7-8 times and I'd have hit this bitch hard. I'm talking, I'm blowing big clouds. Next thing I know, my brain starts telling me, they all looking at you. I remember this shit talking to my brain and me had a conversation as I was walking. My brain is conversating with me as I walk. Everybody watching you right now. Everybody know what the fuck you doing, right? So I'm looking at this shit as I'm walking. I'm like, man, the fuck is this, right? So I don't even want this shit. I throw that shit on the ground. I said, the fuck? I keep walking and I'm looking at everybody. I see this black dude. He on the fence. That bitch is stuck. He on the fence. He like this. His head ain't turning. I don't even think that bitch was blinking. I went up. I stood beside him. I turned my head slowly, looked at him. He turned his head, looked at me. I said, like this. And I felt like our brains were communicating. Like we wasn't speaking, but I know he smoked the same shit I smoked. Because out of everybody out here, he's the only motherfucker that resembles how I feel like I feel. And they called that gate break. Gate break. We got 5 minutes, get in the building. Your ass gonna be stuck out here. I shot inside the building, got inside the cell, got underneath the covers and hid. I'm talking about I hid for hours and hours and hours. I was wide awake, stuck underneath that bitch, scared to fucking death.
Yo.
Never again. I came out, I asked my homeboy, I said, "Man, what the fuck did you give me?" He said, "What you talking about?" And he told me what it was. I said, "Man, you know, don't ever in your motherfucking life, man. Ever in your life.
That shit's crap, a crazy fucking drug. How does that shit make you do that? Is wild, man. That's spooky, man.
Yeah.
That shit fuck with your mind to the point you hallucinate.
Bro, I conversated with my mind, me and my brain. It ain't like I had a thought. Like my brain was talking to me as if that motherfucker was sitting on my shoulder. Like everybody looking at you right now. Yeah, except for him over there. He smoked some too. Looking stupid. Go stand with stupid. I said, "Oh, man."
That high heavy too. It's like a heavy. It feel like something. It feel like goddamn like That shit heavy, man. I don't know what. That's why that one time,
Man, I felt
after
like
that,
everybody was
I watch
looking at me.
people do that dumb shit. I just watch people. I ain't
I
never
felt
do it
like
again.
everybody was looking at me like they all gonna laugh at you. Like every knew. That's how I felt. This time
That
going
shit
around
crazy.
though, that shit had taken the prisons over. When I got to Nottoway in 24 and I walked in, the whole pod smelled like burnt trash. And that's because everybody in that bitch got a wick burning. Everybody got a wick burning because they taking wick
Wick
kits.
burn.
If y'all don't know what
I'll
the wick
never
kit
forget
is,
that smell, y'all. You hear me, Jay?
when you
I'll
know when
never
you
forget
walk
that
into
smell.
a pod and that bitch smell like burnt trash, that means that pod is turned the fuck up. That means everything you want is in that
Right.
pod right there. Motherfucker got 4 foot long wicks
Right.
hanging out the side of their toilet. That wick been burning for 6 hours. As soon as they get ready, for y'all that don't know, we'll take the tissue, twist that bitch up real tight and real long, pop the outlet, might get a light from your homeboy, light your wick off somebody else's wick, whatever it might be, and we'll let that bitch burn, right? You can use that bitch to light whatever. The wick come in handy. But the K2 smokers, they take a tiny little piece of the deuce, the K2, and put that bitch on there, and as soon as it sets on fire, lets off a little smoke, and they be like, and then inhale that little bit of smoke that comes off the top of that wick,
Mm-hmm.
and they be.
That
Oh,
was
that's how they do that shit. That's how they do it in Georgia,
Nigga
Charlie.
Poland.
That's how they do it, right, Charlie? They doing the wick kits
Yeah,
like that in
that when
Georgia.
you know that's a post smoker. When you see a motherfucker running around with a wick hit, he post.
And I'm talking about that's. And dudes will do anything for it, but you got to think you ain't just
That's
inhaling
crazy.
that. You inhaling burnt toilet paper. Bitch, you fucked up. Like you fucked up.
For real.
They
That
were
place-
selling they were selling the IDs when I left, man. And if y'all don't know what an ID is, take your driver's license and imagine that's a piece of paper. And a piece of paper the size of your ID with K2 on it was $350. Then they were selling. Then they were selling the stamps. You know what I mean? Then they were just selling a little stamp. You might be able to get your little stamp for $60, $70. But nah. They as soon as I got in, hey, a couple dudes I knew I'd done time with before. Slide up to the cell real quick. Let me bless you real quick. Oh, they smoking up there. Let's go. I go up there. They put that little joint on the end of the wick. I say, yeah, I'm out, man. I'm gone. Y'all be good. Good to see y'all again. I don't even know what the fuck y'all got going on, but that ain't weed.
Yeah.
Still, dog. That shit wicked, man. Like that's why I like. I rather mop floors.
Them boys go to wig and boy, that shit be crazy because you got some dude be acting like they swimming. Then you got dudes who take off all their
Screaming.
clothes and go to running around.
The screaming.
Yeah, man. You got dudes. See, you got to think when it comes to any altering drug, whether you believe it or not, you're allowing a demonic spirit to enter you. That's why dudes be acting out of character because them demonic spirits be done took them over. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they got a tainted past, done been through some shit. Cause I done had a bunk mate before that wigged out on the K2, and he was on the ground swimming like he was a fish, and then he went to acting like
Why
he was
though?
drowning. He was drowning. So
That shit fucks your brain up.
yeah, when he shook back though, and I'm like, bro, you know you were acting, you were like you were drowning or something. He was like, bro, when I was a kid, I almost drowned in a pool. He was like,
Damn.
when I smoke this shit, it's like I relive it, bro. I'm like, damn.
That's
So
fucking-
I'm like, why
that's
you smoke
scary.
it then?
Man, that's scary. That shit put you back in an old dream from the back in the day dream.
bro.
No,
Yeah.
man. No, man.
I had a
I
homeboy
can't.
Black, man. Black, 6'3", 230, biggest thoroughest motherfucker you know. We was at State Farm, Deep Meadow, and he was my cut mate. And that bitch had just finished smoking the deuce, man. And that people come in, so you know you got to line up at the end of your bunk. That bitch said, "Ah!" and screamed. I said, Black, shut the fuck up, man. They on the other side coming through, right? They stop, look over. He chilling. They look away. "Ah!" He scream again, then the bitch fall out. So I grab him. I'm trying to hold his ass up. They seen. They come straight into the cut. I said, man, he got epilepsy. He be having them little epilepsy. He on the ground. They said, oh, get this bitch a wheelchair. They can't test for it. There ain't no test for it. Shit changed so much.
They just let them thaw out. So they
That's all
sober.
they gonna do is they're gonna take you over to medical, let that shit wear off, and send you back to the pod, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Wolf of Allah said, "Assalamu alaikum to all three of y'all. Trey, do the Predator radar, please. That shit funny as fuck."
They be trying to. Hey Jay, look, that was. Hey man, listen, man. They don't understand, man. That shit hectic in there. A lot of people in there, goddamn, doing a lot of wild stuff in that place, man. Goddamn it, a lot of wild shit going on in there, man. They be going crazy off my Predator stories, man. I be goddamn talking about that Predator shit. But you know, like as bad as those stories are, man, and as much as everybody hate doing them damn stories, man, like it's a part of prison. You can't dispute it, man. I mean,
it's a major part of prison, man. You got some sick dudes.
Yeah.
Man. You got some real live weirdos in there, man. That
right.
For real, bro. Yeah, it's some shit I done seen. I wish I could unsee that shit.
And you
Damn right.
Wolf of Allah with 10 jewels. Thank you, man. Salute. It's the things I done heard. You know what I mean? Like I remember being in the cell. I remember being in the cell one night, late night, and both the dudes that's in the cell next to me is thorough. I know them. They're both thorough. But I heard him telling, "God damn it, last night you did it. Now it's my turn." I said, "Man, what the fuck is this going on next door?" And I know these dudes. I know these dudes. Ain't no way. He said, "Bro,
Hitching Woo on the job."
He said, "You did. Come on, man. It was you last night. Now it's my turn. You said tonight my turn." And I'm like, "Come on, man. Let me go ahead and put these headphones in for these noises start happening." So
that's what me and my roommate used to be like, "Yo, you want to play your TV out loud?" And I put the headphones. I'm like, "No, I always rock headphones."
Give me my CL20. Hand me my CL20s.
Yeah, put the CL20s on, bro, because you hear a bunch of stupid shit, man, at night. And I be telling people how the vents are connected. The vents connected.
Yeah.
So you hear everything.
My celly wanna reach over. I'm on the bottom bunk. He wanna reach over, tap the joint to my son. Hey, take your headphones off. I said, "For what?" He was like, "Listen to this shit." I said, "Why you think I got my headphones on, man?" Like, you weird as a bitch right now. You done heard this shit and you sitting there with one headphone off. You weird, man. You weird.
Here's some shit. I would tell that shit. People be having domestic disputes in that jank, man. Like
what? Yeah, but they don't lie because sometimes the boy will beat the shit out the man. Sometimes though, I'd have seen some dudes come out the cell, and the boy done told him, "I told you about putting your hands on him." Fucking come out of the cell. Yeah. His eyes swole shut because the boy that whooped him in the cell in the middle of the night.
So they still a man, Buddha.
And then I still a man. But I done seen more boys come out on the bottom though. I done seen more boys lose, and I done seen some of the shits I feel bad about.
Right. Hey, y'all experience how, I don't know how y'all prison work, but you'll have some dorms where niggas in there acting like everybody tough guys, but then they put that one funny money dude in the dorm.
Oh, and you see
and niggas just go to getting exposed.
You can see it though. I done seen the boy coming to pod and motherfuckers start doing push-ups on the top tier.
Yeah,
or go in the cell, do some push-ups real quick, come out, take your shirt off. Be standing there.
Yo, man.
You watch a boy coming to pod, I promise you, for anybody never been to prison, listen what I'm about to tell you. When that punk comes through the door, no disrespect to anybody, whatever you do, you do. But when that boy comes through the door, watch your environment, watch the eyes. Because it's gonna be some dudes that look
definitely watching.
Hard.
They definitely watching.
It's gonna be some.
They trying to see who eye they gonna catch. See who eye they gonna catch.
Be a whole lot of
I treat them like Medusa.
Right. Like,
I be like this.
That's it.
Look at me. And
what
bro,
you supposed to do?
You don't even know it. Niggas don't pay attention to it. But when they drop, when them funny money niggas come in the dorm, bro, that's a demon. Cause it finna be so much chaos.
Damn right, always chaos.
I ain't talking about no nigga on the down low. I'm talking about full-fledged.
Yeah, the full, fact.
He got the whole work going on. Man, listen, that's a demonic spirit, bro. Cause when he come in there, watch all the chaos that come behind.
But the boys cause a lot of drama, man.
Yeah,
not just
bro.
Dudes fighting behind them.
They women.
They mouth. They will come out their mouth sideways to you. Because they already got a man, you know what I mean? So they're expecting that if you do anything to him, you got to deal with his man. And they usually gonna go get somebody that gets a little money. Somebody got a little size on them, you know what I mean, to protect them. I sat down at the table one time. A dude was I'm sitting there, ain't nobody at the table. The three boys came and sat down. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got to prison, I was homophobic as fuck. I ain't know nothing about gay people. Didn't hang around no gay people on the streets. But you're gonna have to learn to accept some things while you locked up. Some things you're not gonna be able to avoid. You're gonna have to deal with the boy at times because most of them they might boof something if you need them to boof it.
Parlay tickets.
Parlay tickets. They serve.
You can't just shun them all like
they got some pool.
You gonna know a couple
you know
of them from your neighborhood. You can't duck it. When you in there, you can't duck that shit, man.
Trey, I hadn't been in Greensville maybe a year, man, and I hadn't really had no dealings with having to deal with no boys. I ducked the fuck out of them. Anytime I see one, come on, I'm gonna shoot this way, right? Because I felt like they was just trying to get anybody, and then I come to realize they know who's game and who ain't. They not trying to get their head busted by fucking with a straight man. They know who's looking at them. They know who sliding
they know that
to them, whispering to them. I'm not him, right? But I'm sitting there, the table's clear, ain't nobody at it, and three boys come and sit down, right? And it was already a bad day because we had sausage. You know, that nasty ass sausage. One of the worst meals you can get is that fucking sausage. I don't know what that slimy shit is.
Stop, man.
The donkey dick sausage. That's the worst tray there is, right? The boys come and sit down, bro, and they get to talking this shit. And they talking about him and him and him. And I'm like, man, I say, yo, can y'all chill with that? Till I get up the law. Oh, Lord, you would have thought that I spit on one of them. The fuck you trying to say? Now they getting hype. I said, I'm gonna have to beat the motherfucking boy up. And the boy's 6'4". I said, I might fuck around and get beat up by the boy. And you ain't gonna never downlive that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ended up getting into it with the boy. I didn't get beat up though, but
y'all rumbling Jay.
Fuck yeah. As soon as we got back to the building in the vestibule, we didn't even get back to the pod. We hadn't even got into the fucking pod. We was waiting for the gate to open, and that bitch pushed me. I turned around like to see who pushed me, but I already knew who pushed me. I ain't got nothing going on with nobody else, so it's either him or his man, and his man is upstairs. So it ain't no way it's his man in the vestibule. He couldn't have got up there that fast to get this motherfucker back down. So I turn around looking at him. He like, you was that. There's nothing to talk about no more. You put your fucking hands on me. You ever punch somebody and they start snoring before they hit the ground? Or have you ever seen that happen? I punched this motherfucker in his face. That bitch said, and fell backwards. And you know what my first thought was? My first thought was his man. He had the dude he was with, the dude named Day. They big black, push that knife, angry, ain't never going home, motherfucking. All I could think after I knocked the boy out is, I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man. I just knocked Day boy out. Day gonna come down here with that goddamn tomahawk with that brave heart. Like, I done knocked the boy out, man. You know what I mean?
I try to stay away from him.
I tried, Trey, but I was new.
Yeah, if they go that far, then yeah, they go that far.
I came out my mouth, so I could have easily got my tray and got up and moved. As I became a convict, that's when I realized if you don't like something, do something or shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And moving forward in the future, y'all see if three boys come sit down at my table, I'm gonna knock on the table. Y'all got that, and I'm gonna slide out. The moment I open my mouth, I open the door to problems, man.
Yeah, right. Because they always trying to recruit anything that looks like they got a shot of them trying to get in some type of way. Because like you said, they don't mess with nobody they know gonna whoop their ass if they say the wrong thing. No, they ain't gonna come up to them dudes, but they always looking to see, goddamn, just in case, you know what I mean? So that's why like they come around, I'm gonna get out of here, man. You know what I mean? Like no disrespect.
I knocked the boy out. Knocking the boy out. What got the boy knocked out is how tall he was. Because I ain't but like 5'9", 5'10". So I had to punch up. So instead of punching him in his eye, I punched him in his chin. And you know what that chin is? That chin is that's that turn-off button.
Glass.
That chin is that's right. So when I swung up at him, I caught him in his fucking. I tried to punch him in his mouth, but that joint caught him in the bottom of his chin because he was so fucking tall. That bitch said, and fell back. I felt so victorious and scared at the same goddamn time because this man was known for doing terrible things with the blade, man.
Did you tell what happened with his dude though?
He ended up beating the boy up. When the boy got upstairs. He told the boy, you done caused too many motherfucking problems, man. This shit is the boy would just cause problems all day long. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
Day gonna come downstairs and me and Day gonna have problems. Now he ends up beating the boy up, and him and the boy end up going to the hole.
That crazy.
Two birds with one stone
All-
game. That's why I call it.
Him and Day both ended up going to the hole. I'm talking about. Oh, I knocked the boy out. The boy went upstairs. Day beat the boy up. The people see Day and the boy fighting and lock Day and the
double
boy
whammy.
up. They all go to the hole. And I got
Two
the.
birds with one
You don't get
stone
no points
game.
for. You don't get no points for knocking out no boy. You ain't about to get no points for knocking out no boy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I be scared to fight though, because I don't be wanting to. You know, there's gonna be blood everywhere sometime, and goddamn, like it's dangerous fighting. You lose, it's embarrassing. You fuck around and catch something, it's dangerous. You see what I'm saying? It's like a no-win situation.
Facts.
Goddamn.
We had one named Buffy the Bear. Ugliest boy you ever seen in your life. That bitch walk around all day.
No.
Where's
He
it,
walk
Buffy
around
the
all day.
Bear, man?
That bitch's name was Buffy the Bear. And that bitch was about 6'1", about 280 pounds. And he was an ugly man, much less a boy. He was just an ugly motherfucker, right? And his nose was always running. Like a little kid. He was always sucking his snot, right? So one day, look, one day we always, you know, this back when mail was a thing. Mail, if y'all don't know, is not a thing in prison no more. Everybody gets their shit on the tablets. They're not really letting magazines come in since the K2 took over and all that. Well, he would get this Living with AIDS Men's Weekly magazine, and he would put that joint inside of another magazine and read it. Well, he just so happened that when he called us to go in one time, he left his magazine out there. They called themselves snatching that bitch up, and that bitch had the AIDS magazine in it. From that point there, Buffy the Bear. But listen, it's two crazy parts to this, right? From that point there, Buffy the Bear could not get a fight. Wasn't nobody. Buffy wasn't nobody that really. You got it, bro. You got it. Here's the crazy part though. Dudes was still running up in him. Talking about
no protection.
Before I'm done,
No protection. Shit wicked behind the walls, man. People don't understand. This
Dude,
when you get sent to prison.
Dude said, I
it's a
used
whole
the
nother
glove.
world. They said what?
Dude said I used the glove. I said, well, God bless you with a Vienna sausage, because I can't fit the glove. I don't know what you gonna do with a glove finger.
Damn.
The fuck you gonna do with a glove finger? You is not doing much enough. You can use you can't. I'm not. You can't. No, you can take the glove finger, then you tie the joint. Just stop, man. You done told me too much, man.
Behind that wall it's a whole. I told people it's a whole nother world when you get behind that. I don't care what state you in, what country you in. When you get handcuffed and you get put on that bus to leave your city jail, you are going to a world beyond worlds, man. You going to the place where they have all the worst maniacs from your state. God damn it. You're going to see some of the wildest stuff you ever saw in your life.
Trey, when I went back in 24, man, and I stepped off that fucking bus at Nottoway. If you ever been to Nottoway, you know how Nottoway is. Nottoway's a 4. You got a lot of lifers there. A lot of dudes that ain't never going home. When I stepped off that bus at Nottoway, after being free for 10 years, I'm married, got kids, got an adopted kid. You know what I mean? We damn near got $100,000 worth of cars sitting in the driveway. I done did some flunky shit that ran from some police and ended up back in prison for a year, right? I think part of me had forgotten where I came from. But when that motherfucking bus pulled up to that fence and them towers was there and them people was waiting with them guns when I stepped off, shit got real quick, man. When I walked back into that pod after 10 years and them cells were still like they always had been. And I'm running
Smell that pine
dudes.
saw.
No, I smelled burnt paper. I walked in. I'm gonna tell you, it changed. Prison used to be a clean environment.
Right.
Prison used to be a clean environment. You know what I mean? You walk in, that bitch smell like cleaner solution. No. I walk in the Nottoway and the first noise I hear is because the microwave is right there. The microwave is right there when you come in, and they taking the staple and putting it inside the tissue and throwing it in the microwave and turning the microwave on, and it'll light the tissue on fire with a staple in it. So it's a piece of metal in the microwave going like if you left some metal in the microwave, right? I said, what the fuck? Then all I
Same
smell
place
is
you gotta
burnt.
put your food at.
The microwave always smells like burnt trash, man. So then I walk on in and I'm like, this motherfucker smell like they burning trash in here. You know what I mean? And then it's, hey yo, tell such to pass the wig down. Hey, the floor man gonna grab the wig from you. Hey, I said, man, God banging on the booth, people coming over the loudspeaker, dudes swapping comments. I'm like, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. And my whole entire like my stomach dropped, man. You talk about feeling like the world's biggest piece of shit. My whole stomach dropped. I did that first video visit from Nodaway with my wife and my kids. And I ain't want to do much crying. On my 10-year bid, I think I cried twice, man. That was once when one of my best friends got killed and twice when my cousin got killed. On that little bid right there, when I would get on the phone and my kids would start crying, yeah, I'd be lying to you if I told you I ain't shed tears.
Yeah, I can imagine how that shit feel, man.
I take good care of my kids. My kids look at me like Superman. My son loves me. He idolizes me. I ain't never been away from him for more than 48 hours, and that was for an interview. So for me to have to go away for a year was a big thing to him, and it was a big thing to me. It was a major thing to my whole entire family. I'm a man that takes care of a whole entire household, that is responsible for a whole lot of shit. And a little man started crying on the phone. I said, don't do that. And he said, but Dad, I said, you know what? I'm dead ass wrong. It's okay to do that. My daddy told me don't do that. I'm dead ass wrong. It's okay to cry.
For sure.
And as he's talking, man, I put my head down, take my little orange beanie, I pull that bitch down a little bit, and I just watch them teardrops hit the floor. You all right, Daddy? I said, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just worried about y'all. That right there was something I had never experienced. You know, I went to prison. I ain't really give a fuck about nobody but me. That was the first time. First time. That 10 years, I ain't give a fuck about nobody with me. When they locked me up, I ain't had shit going on in life. I had more people that hated me than more people that loved me at the moment. When I went in this time, it was the opposite. It was the opposite, man. But I was running into guys that I had been doing time with since the early thousands. That's when shit really changed for me. I did time with you in 2004. It is at 2004 when I did time with you, you had been down 20 years. It is now 2024 and I'm doing time with you again and you still ain't been home.
Damn.
That shit's real. That shit's real.
Spooky,
You've been locked up since 1984.
I'm finna have to get up out of here, Jay, man, but it been real kicking it with y'all, boy.
Always. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Safe out there, bro. Easy, bro.
Already, man. For sure. Hey, Jay, whenever you ready, man, goddamn, let get it in.
Let's run it. I told you, you know I'm forgetful as fuck, man. I smoke a lot. All you gotta do is call me.
All right.
That's all you gotta do is call me and say, hey, we doing that tonight. And that's what we're gonna do.
All right, Trey, boy, we gotta get another one in too, my boy.
Holla at me, bro. If I see you on bro trying to do the sports, if you need me to pop up anytime on that, holla at me, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Holla at me, bro. You know the count.
We weren't finna get ready to pop out, so yeah, we definitely
All
gonna do
right.
something.
Holla at me, my guy.
Already love y'all.
Love, bro.
Let me jump into some of these star comments real quick, man.
Yeah, the chat jumping, man. Good chat today.
They always are, man. I got some of the best followers there is, man. With 508 with 10 jewels. Thank you, man. Wesley Home Improvement $1.99. Double check say it was delivered August 10th. I'm gonna I'll double check, Wes. I guess today. Yeah, I'll double check, man. Maybe I got a package on the counter my wife ain't telling me about. Let me move a chop off of here real quick. Wolf Vala said Husky with the 800 joules. People over air cans in jail. People ever hoof air cans in jail? Hell no, ain't no air cans in jail.
He said, do you ever what?
Did they like be inhaling the air cans? No, we ain't got no air cans. Ugly Mugs, 10 jewels gold coin. Ugly Mugs, 10 jewels gold coin. I'm not even sure how the jewels work, man. That's all new to me. Said love seeing y'all together. Yeah, I love having y'all in here. My last video, Trey, I posted pictures of people that like I meet in public. And you
Right.
talk about a good feeling. I love when people, so to anybody watching, if you ever see me, approach me. Approach me. It lets me know that I'm getting through to y'all, man, that y'all listening, that shit's real. And I'm the first you gonna see me, first thing I'm gonna do is let me grab a picture with you. Let me dap you up. You know what I mean? Like I'm a real dude. So I like to collect
It
the
feels, hey,
pictures.
Jay, it feels good though, bro. I remember, look, I had went to DC last month, and we coming back from DC, and we stopped at one of the Buc-ee's, the gas stations. So I had to use the bathroom. So I walk in the jump. It was a dude in the line, man. He was like, "Hey, you staying on the way, Trey, man?" He was like, "Man, I watch you every day, man." Dap me up. Told his wife, took a picture, man. I was like, "That's crazy." Like when that happens, that's a good feeling, man. I ain't gonna lie. It show you that you're doing something right, man. You know what I mean? But hell of a
Especially
feeling.
the first time it ever happened to me, though. The first time it happened to me was in Walmart, and it sketched me out. And it wasn't what that dude recognized me on the picture. It was the way he was doing it. He was following me.
Right.
He was like on some ops. This shit was op status. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he will follow.
peeking around corners and shit. And I'm like, all right, let me go down the old dumbass aisle, like the baby diaper aisle. If you follow me down this aisle, then I know this bitch is following me, right? So sure enough, he follows me. I said, spin this cart real fast. Just wait. I'm all with the cart going in different directions. He eventually catches up to me like, you Jay, right? And let's never get it twisted, man. I wasn't always the Jay I am now. There was a
Right.
time where people didn't like me because of the shit I did in the streets. You know, I was a bad person. So instantly, my spider senses get to tingling. I'm looking in the cart. I got corn and shit. I done picked up a can of corn, about to bust your ass in the head with this can of corn, right? Like, but he looking at me with a stern face, and he was like, "Bro, I love your channel, man." And instantly, all that tension faded away. He's like, I'm about to call my mama on FaceTime right now. My mama love your channel. My mama ain't gonna believe this shit. Mama, I'm here with Jay Weird. And my heart is like, nah, I'm about to kill you with a can of corn, man. You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy. It's a good feeling, though.
I don't have
it's
ops.
definitely a good feeling.
I don't have ops. I don't have ops no more, man. I have trolls.
Me either, bro.
No ops, though.
Keep the trolls. They stay there.
Yeah,
it feels good not to really look over your shoulder, bro.
Does it? I did have concerns, like going back into prison. You got to think at that point, I've been a prison YouTuber for 4 years. I had serious concerns. You know what I mean? Because I done talked about people you know about, people that banking knows about, people that a lot of people know about. You know what I mean? But I kept it real in what the fuck I said. So you can only be but so mad about what I said because it was your conduct. And even then, I didn't give you a government name. I gave you a nickname. So, I mean, that was a big concern going back in. I'm like, man, there is some show enough motherfucking killers in here. And it's a lot of phones in Virginia DOC now. When I mean it's a lot of phones in the prison system of Virginia DOC now, it's a lot of phones. I had the opportunity, could have got one, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as I got to Nottoway, my man was like, yo, if you trying to, you know what I mean, fuck that phone out there. And this is my dude Primo. I done time with Primo in the past. Recognized me as soon as I come in. He like, bro, I be watching your videos and shit. We didn't really fuck with each other on my last bid, but when he saw me on YouTube, he recognized me from us being in the pod together. Like, anything you need, let me know. If you need to hold the jack, like, you know what I mean? Just understand if you get caught with it, just that as soon as I got in there, and I'm like, you know what, man? I'm doing a year, 65%, 270 some days. I'm good, man.
Falling back.
This ain't a 10. Yeah, on that 10-year sentence, it's whatever. On that 10-year sentence, as soon as I hit Greenville, it was let me get a knife. You know what I mean? Let me get in the mix. Let me start making some money. I need this. I need that. That was my home for 10 years. Like, when you get 10 years in prison, the mindset, whatever the fuck you think, you're gonna stay out the way. You're not gonna stay out the way. It's too much time for you not to get caught up in something. Coming in with a year,
you can maintain that in Virginia. You definitely can
maintain it. And I came back with a non-violent charge. I came back with a high-speed chase. So even though I started out in receiving at Nottoway on a 4, once they finish classifying me and getting my points wrapped up, I ain't 24 like I was on my last bid. I'm in my mid 40s now. You know what I mean? So I'm over the age limit. So they end up sending me to a level 2. This was new to me. Like,
Right.
these dudes are really chilling in here. They're chilling. Everybody in here's about to go home. Oh, I'm in bid mode. I don't even want to call it bid mode, because bid mode, I'm laid back in the bunk. My dude Dirty that I brought on my channel, he's kicking it beside me in the chair. And what we watching next, bro? You know what I mean? We got the headphone splitter. Boom. We'll sit in that bitch sometimes, watch 6-7 movies back to back. They might pop the door, we might go out, catch a little fresh air. That's hot as a bitch out here. Fuck this. Let's go back in the AC. It was a different bid, man.
I don't blame you. Like, well, that's for real. Like, when you on go home mode, man, like, that's what I had to do. Like, in Greensville, I had, man, real talk, man, I had to say, man, like, man, forget everything, Jay, man. I done everything. Like this, it's time for you to focus on getting yourself together, mind, your body, and yourself together, man, and get back out on the streets. And like, you coming back, I know you was just like, damn, the family is the number 1 goal. Got to complete that.
That's it, man. And just getting home. Like, don't trick this up. Even with it just being a year, like, I got good time accumulated. I could turn this 270 some days into 365. My little boy is, every day that I'm gone, he looks different. Believe it or not, he sounds different. He grows a little more. You know what I mean? One of my biggest regrets in life is that when I left in my early 20s, man, I left a 2-year-old behind. And when I came home, he had a mustache. So I told myself, God blessed me with the opportunity to have kids and to really have a family. And I never knew how much I needed that. Never knew like how fucked up I was without that. I never knew that I was capable of being a good man and a good dad. And when I got pulled away from them, it was like, I ain't gonna let nothing fuck this up, man. Ain't nothing about to fuck this up. If you on some dumb shit, stay away from me. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all got going on, man, take that shit over there, man. Because I can see the gate. Like, legitly, I walk out every single day, stare at the sky. As I'm headed to chow, I'm looking up at the sky, trying to look past the fences, knowing that it ain't gonna be long and I'm gonna be in the parking lot looking up at that same sky.
Damn right. Damn right. Damn right. It's a good feeling, man, knowing that you got life on the other side of that gate. You know what I mean? Then when you got a family waiting for you, it's even better feeling, man. Like, a lot of people ain't got nothing to look for. You get out, you know what I mean? A lot of people got to start at going to freaking not group homes, but halfway houses. And
halfway houses.
A lot of people can't even got an address to use.
Mm-hmm. No, I was on.
It's crazy, man.
I was on. I told the wife, I said, look, this how this going down. You pick me up, you need to be in a skirt, no panties on, park in the back of the parking lot. At the prison, I said, skirt, no panties on, back that bitch up. But I fucked that up because when I came out, they gave me the state jacket to put on, right? You got to come out in the shit they give me. As soon as I stepped out the gate, they had a transport vehicle coming in. I took that dumbass jacket off, threw that bitch in the trash. Hey, you can't do that. I said, man, fuck you. He said, that's what come out your check. I said, good. I said, bitch, you don't get to tell me what to do no more, man. Fuck you and that jacket, clown. And I got all this shit recorded. Look, my wife was recording me. I haven't put this out yet, but she was recording me.
No more. He's still trying to tell you what to do. What the fuck?
He told my son, we're going to take that out your check. I said, bitch, good luck with that.
You gonna take $20 out?
Yeah, do it, bitch. I'm going to get my little check right now from Cross Street to Powhatan, man. I told him, I'm gonna have to show the footage because my wife recorded me coming out the gate. And this dude I ain't like him, man. He was the transportation officer. I straight told him, I said, check it out, boss. You don't get to do it. You don't get to tell me what to do no more, man. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Your little jacket's in the trash can.
He had nothing to say.
The car. Man, I walked right over to the car and stripped down right outside the car. Let me take this bullshit off. Put my shit back on. Let me put that shit on real quick. You know what I mean? Strip right in the middle of the parking lot. Leave that shit. Here you go. You can leave that too. Pick that up after I leave. Run, tell that with your good telling ass.
Take that out the check. Take that out that prison check.
Take it out my prison check. Bitch, maybe you ain't noticed I ain't had no job since I've been here. You don't come to prison and get a job with 7 months left. I couldn't believe they sent me to prison, Trey. I
That was
was in
crazy.
jail.
You thought you were about to do that
I
in
was in-
jail. What release?
And I was dug in. I had the kitchen job. I had the cook job, the lead cook.
That's
They
when they
had me-
always come get you as soon as you get comfortable.
Bro, and they had me in the kitchen pod where they got the PS4. It's a dorm.
Damn.
I just left. They done pulled me out of the pod I was in where we
Damn.
locked down 20 hours a day. We locked down 20 hours a day and we out 4, right? So when I told
Right.
them, look, I got kitchen experience. I did 10 years. Like, I can cook. Boom. They immediately moved me into this dorm. I walked in. It was a whole different feeling. People was happy.
You got
You know what I mean?
PlayStations.
Yes, people are sleeping because you got the
Damn.
day crew and the night crew. And I look over, it's a TV and a PlayStation 4 sitting there, and there ain't nobody on this bitch. I said, hold
What
on.
games
let me
they
make my
had?
bed. They had all type of shit. Baseball, golf, Madden, right?
God
So listen,
damn.
and the jail at the time, some of these new jails, they got vending machines where you can walk up and type in your state number and get the shit you want right then and there.
What the hell?
Real talk. A lot of the jails got them. Sodas, sweets, soups. So you ain't that shit kind of eliminates the store box. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right,
you
right. You can get the shit.
walk up. Boom, 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 boom. Type your number in real quick, and if you got money on your books, boom, it's gonna dispense it. I said,
Damn.
what the fuck? So I go to work the next day. Boom, I get straight on the grill. Making shit on the grill. Hey, the dude looking at me like, oh, you really know what you're doing? I said, yeah, you want me to make the gravy too? Oh, you want me to go back there and help them with the bread pudding? Y'all don't know about that bread pudding. I said, you want me to do the gravy too or go back and help with the bread pudding? Now he got the bread pudding, you give it the gravy. I said, all right. I do this job. I'm in the jail, man. I think I spent the first 30 days in that fucked up ass pod where we just stayed locked down. 20 hours a day, I'm in the cell. I go over, I get the kitchen jump all night long. I be in that bitch on the PlayStation. A lot of these dudes are old. They don't even know how to play. They don't even know how to turn
They
that
don't
bitch
know how to
on.
play this shit.
No, and they standing behind me watching me play this baseball game, this Major League Baseball game that I got at home on the PS5.
Do the baseball.
And I'm cranking them, but I'm killing the computer. I'm cranking that shit. I'm betting
Yeah.
dudes in here who trying to put some up on this or the Madden. The dudes, I don't even know how to turn that motherfucker on. You know what I mean? They looking at the controller all weird. I've been in
That's
there now about 3 weeks. The kitchen dude, Vesh was his name. He said, you ain't going nowhere. He said, I'm putting a hold on your ass. He said, when I get a good worker, I can tell him he ain't going nowhere. I said, yeah. They told me, yeah, he's serious. Vesh can keep you here. So I thought, like, I'm locked in. I'm not leaving
Right.
the jail. I go to sleep one night. I wake up to him tapping my bed. Williams,
Pack
sit
up.
up. I said, what? Get up. I said, nah, man, I work the night shift. I'm not working morning shift. I'm thinking they telling me to get up with the morning shift. He said,
Yeah.
no, grab your Mac, grab your stuff. He said, don't bring anything don't bring no you can't take no commissary, no cosmetics.
Nope.
None of that shit can go with you no more. Only thing you can
It
take
was
with
like
you
that when I
from
was in jail.
The only thing you taking from jail to DOC is legal mail. That's it.
That's it, man.
I said, where I'm
That's
going?
a fact.
You going down booking? I said, the fuck I'm going to booking for? Man, when I walked down booking and I seen that crate with them shackles, them black boxes and them handcuffs, I said, yo, these motherfuckers
Know what that
sending me
mean?
to prison. They sending
petty
me to
as
prison
hell.
with bro, I got 5 months.
And they sent
This
you to
motherfucker-
prison.
Bro, this dude's in the jail been waiting 2 years to go to prison. 18 months
That's
to go to
crazy.
prison.
It's
And
crazy.
I'm gone in 52 days.
And they say you got to go through all that intake shit for nothing. That's fucked up, man. That was
And
wild.
you know what it is, though? It's because I got a jacket. You know what I mean? I already
You
got,
got
a
that
DOC
number already. You already got that
I
state
already
number.
got it. They don't got to do all that. They don't got to classify
Nah.
me. They don't
Easy,
got to
easy peasy.
run my
Yeah, easy peasy.
I'm there. Open his file. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
On his way. He already got 2 state numbers. I got the original 6 digit
This shit
and the
was
7
5
digit.
months left. That's fucked
Bro.
up, man.
I showed up to Nottoway. I was at Nottoway right at 45 days. Boom, they got me off Nottoway. They sent me to Deep Meadow. They sent me to State Farm. I said, what the fuck is a State Farm? But that's what Deep Meadow is now. Deep Meadow is no longer Deep Meadow. They call it State Farm.
The State Farm.
Well, I get there, I step off.
That's what it is anyway. Shit, the State Farm.
Well, that's because some dudes
Powhatan ain't open no more, is it?
Powhatan's a milk plant. That bitch got cows over there. They got the girls that come from Bon Air, and the girls milk the cows, and then the milk gets from there. I want to say to Beaumont, and the guys come from Deep Meadow over there to process the milk at the milk plant.
So Hanover is juvenile though, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. Just because of my here's the thing with me, because my history is your history in the state of Virginia is always gonna follow you. I don't care what you're in here for now. If you got violent in the past, you'll never get a gate pass. You know what I mean? If you got violent shit in your past, you will never get a gate pass. You'll never get outside the gate. I've never done any time that allowed me outside the gate. When I come inside the gate, I'm there until I go home. The next time I come out, I'm either going to the hospital, I'm being transferred, or I'm going home. Like my homeboy Suge, every single morning, all right, bro, I'm off to the milk plant. I'm like, damn, dog, y'all you legitly get to leave this bitch every day.
Man, going to that milk plant. That's a sweet gig. That's a sweet, that shit over there is sweet gigs and shit, you know what I mean? Dang. Prison shit crazy, man.
Cash Coop said Hanover, Bon Air, Beaumont, all juvenile. Not no more. Not more. Beaumont's no longer just juvenile. Beaumont is right down the street from Powhatan and all that, and they got adults over there. I don't know where they're sending them, but Hanover's still juvenile.
Beaumont always been they'll let you be 21, I think. So you right, Jay. Yeah, they got adults in that shit.
Because I know dudes, that's where they're in Beaumont right now. I'm talking about motherfuckers been down 20, 30 years because Beaumont was making the trays to send over to the dudes that was working at the milk plant, to the females that was milking the cows and shit. All the trays was being made at Beaumont by inmates and then put into the back of a van and then taken to feed them because they got to eat too.
Right. Oh, they got that shit down to a science on that motherfucker. Hey, Deep Meadows used to feed. I ain't gonna lie, leaving the jail, coming to that shit. You know, I went there for receiving, Jay, in 2002. And when I got there, man, they were feeding the hell out of us on that bitch. I was like, God damn.
Deep Meadows wasn't bad. They got a small. But they done put the metal up so you can't see through no more. You know, used to be you could see through to the people behind the line.
Yeah, you can't see that no more. Okay.
No, that's all a brick wall. So you got to get to if you got somebody back there as you coming down, you banging on that joint. Hey yo, it's me, man. It's me. I'm fourth in line. So he might peek down, hook the tray up. You know what I mean? They chow halls as small as a bitch. That's the one thing I didn't like about Deep Meadow. Chow halls small and tight, like small. Yeah, it was. But other than that, you know,
that fucked me up leaving the jail going to that shit, Jay.
But now they fucked everything up. Now each building got its own little rec pile out back, right? And we alternate.
That's how it was when I was there. That's how. Yeah, we had the weight pile behind our backyard, basketball half court. It's still like that.
And then you'll alternate for the big yard. Like one building might have the big yard.
I was in 3 buildings.
I was in 3 buildings. Yeah, I was in 3B. On the right.
Is that still? They ain't had colors when you was there, right? They don't do the color shit. Because I was in the green building.
Nah. We all just general population.
So they just wear jeans. They wear regular shit.
We're in our blue jeans, light blue t-shirts, you know, regular DOC attire. I ain't had no.
The commissary was exclusive. Everything was exclusive.
Yeah, I was there, man. No problem with Deep Meadow. I ain't no problem. Like. It was a major culture shock to me, like for real, coming from what I was used to, like doing all that fucking time.
But it's close to Richmond, though.
It was 17 minutes from my house. I live in Powhatan,
That's what I said. It's close to Richmond. The Richmond dudes love that joint. Yeah, that shit close to Richmond.
When they took me there, from the jail, we drove down the fucking street you turn on to go to my house. I passed by the gas station that I go to every single day.
Yo,
I looked at it out the window like,
damn.
I was
Crazy.
17 minutes from home. 17
That's
minutes
crazy.
from home, man. Like,
That's crazy. 17 minutes from the crib is nuts.
I
That's
can't get
wild
home,
right
man.
there, man.
I can't get home. That's a bad.
When I
feeling,
saw that
man.
shit, I was like, damn, man. I ain't
that
know. I
shit
saw. I
gave
said,
me
damn, they
goose.
got Jay back in that bitch.
That shit gave me goosebumps,
Crazy.
now, man. And I
I
apologize.
already know
to
it, man.
anybody
That's a
watching,
fucked up
man.
feeling, man. I don't wish that on nobody, bro. I don't wish that shit on
Man,
nobody,
dude.
man. People be thinking it's a game, man. Ain't no game in that place, man. Georgia fucked up, man, because that shit, bro. That shit just, bro. Like you say, we got the mountains. The mountains gonna teach your ass not to do the dumb shit, at least for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah, damn it. Like,
Well,
you know what I mean?
here's
So
the only
like,
difference between here and Georgia. The difference between I think here and Georgia is every time I've seen somebody in Virginia stab somebody, they were trying to kill them. Like I ain't
Exactly.
never really seen nobody just poke.
because they
It's a
already
lot
know
of
what
dudes
time
there.
it is. You go into the mountains, you might as well
Right.
go all the fucking way.
If you nick him, you go into the mountains. So you might as well put
Exactly.
that bitch on one
Go
side and
all
out
the
the
way.
other because it's the same charge. Every knife
Facts.
attack I ever saw was very, very, very brutal. The shit that night I could go in there right now in my bedroom and bring out my pill bottles and start showing the labels on them shits. And them shits is for PTSD, anxiety,
Right.
depression, bipolar
Dang.
disorder. You know how I developed all this shit in prison.
Yeah.
I had no fucking PTSD before going to prison. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't bipolar. I ain't have anxiety. I ain't have all these fucking nightmares that I gotta have dream suppressed type medications to take. Like, all that shit
Right.
came from being in prison. When I tell people that Greensville was fucked up, when I came into Greensville, the first thing I smelled was weed smoke. And I'm not talking about like somebody might be smoking weed. I walked in that bitch and it smelled like
Somebody
people had
breaking
been
down.
smoking weed, like they had been smoking weed for years. You know what I mean? It smelled like they had hotboxed the pod. I watched the
Damn.
dude that same day I was going to chow get caught with a fifth of liquor in his back pocket sticking out. A real fifth of liquor. I'm like, yo, where the fuck am I at, man?
Shit, Greensville
Like,
was a
dude
perfect
is
setup to
come-
bag. Yeah, that shit was a perfect setup. They don't
I
fuck
had
with you, Jay.
dudes
This is my
come-
word, Jay. They don't search you like that either.
No, they not.
They don't fuck
They
with you, bro.
not. Not unless they got a reason to, man. You might get
That's
caught
when,
on.
and that's
The
when they
most
gonna
search
do
you gonna
it. That's
get
when they
is
do it.
the most you're gonna get caught is like coming out the chow hall or something where they gotta make it look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all they gonna do is just like do the little pat, you good. But as far as hitting them cells like that, well, I've been in. I was when I was in 100 pod and I was in cell 20. We went a whole year without a shakedown. And when they
I
hit us,
believe
I
that.
had
When
so
I
much
believe
shit.
that. I believe that.
Bro, after that year, I had accumulated so much shit and was slipping so fucking hard that when that door didn't open that morning, I'm like, yo, I got 3 TVs in this bitch, 3 fans tied to the bed. Like, I got 3 pair of Timbs, 1 pair of street Timbs. Like, and you know, Greensville ain't got
But they
no
had air
glass in the
conditioning when
door.
I got there, Jay. They had air
No, they
conditioning
didn't.
when I
They
got
fuck-
there.
You a lucky motherfucker, bro. They wasn't no AC, there
God.
wasn't no
Thank you,
heat,
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
bro.
Thank you,
There
Jesus.
wasn't
You hear
no
me? I
heat.
can't do my time like that, Jay, man. Right now, my air conditioner on, rapper. I need air conditioning, Jay. I need air conditioning, man.
I lost people. I lost people that I cared about from heat strokes, man. Like took them
Damn.
out the cell, dead. Real talk. I
Because
watched
they don't,
DJ
people
Black.
don't understand, Jay, people don't understand what a prison with no air conditioning. Because look, I mean, you know, now I don't know if you be talking to somebody, but I'm talking to people, but I be still talking to dudes and my homeboy, you know, they talking to cell now because they got the tablets that you can call from the tablet and shit now. So they talking like he be in his room. So when I be talking, he at Buckingham. When I be talking to him, Jay, man, that shit sound like this. Man,
Yeah,
say he
'cause the
got
air
4
swirling
fans
around.
going, man. Man, room feel like the garage. Well, you know, you ever went in the garage in the summertime? that's people don't understand how hard that is.
Nottoway still ain't got no AC, right? So when I hit
That's
Nottoway,
crazy.
I hit Nottoway April, May. I hit Nottoway the beginning of June.
Man,
When I
that's man,
walked
Jay.
in
That
the
feel like a
pod, it
double
was-
punishment, Jay.
Bro, it was so hot when I walked in the pod. I said, and then the windows, they got the little screen in the window, but it's so much stuff plugged up on the
Yeah.
screen that you taking the inside the ink pen and trying to poke the holes in the screen. You know what I'm talking about? To let some air
Stop,
in.
man.
They got the little joint you can crank open, but it's so old, it's all clogged with dust. So you got the inside of a pen, and it's a million little holes that's in that grate. You trying to poke them out to get some air, right? You sitting there like, please. We was in there for probably 2.5, 3 weeks. And one morning they came in with the big brown cart. And we got the fans. We got the fans. We're gonna pop the cells one at a time. One at a time, but y'all ain't getting but one fan. Y'all ain't getting but one fan. Share it with your celly. I told my cellmate, I said, look, when they pop the door, you go get the fan. I'm gonna shoot down the end of the tier and I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide in that little cut right there, right? And when they pop that next door, I'm gonna come out.
Yeah.
He got the fan, went in the cell. I slid down, grabbed the fan, went back up the staircase, was standing there like, oh, my door. She like, why you ain't in your cell? I said, because you ain't open the door. So I pulled off getting the two fans, right? Look, I ain't new to this.
I
You
don't
know what I
blame
mean?
you, man. I don't
But
blame you,
listen,
bro.
My celly was a K2 head. He was just a whatever head, right? That
Right.
bitch sold his fan. He sold his fan as soon as the doors open. I said, bro,
Wow,
don't ever touch my fan, man. You can never ever
man,
touch
that's
my fan.
great soda fan.
Yeah, man, he slept. Hey, this dude was savage. He slept on the floor, man. Butt ball. I'm talking about no blanket, no sheet, no pillow. Take his shirt off, lay on the floor, get up. His whole back would be black. I said, bro. He told me I could have his mat. He said, I don't use the mat. I don't sleep on the bunk. I sleep on the floor. I said,
That's crazy.
damn. Bro, when I showed up to
That's
Nottoway,
fucking
this how turnt Nottoway is. I showed up to Nottoway. I ain't in the cell about 10 minutes. Big black motherfucker. This bitch like 6'7", 6'8". Show up at the door and he squat down. Hey, what up? Y'all fuck around? I said, nah, and before I could say good, my celly said, I do. And that bitch shot over the chuck hole. He said, what you got? He said, what you want? He said, I don't know. Let me get a sample pack. That man said, well, so what you want? He said, just give me a 20 of everything you got. And that bitch just started, all right, there's some crack, there's some meth, there's some strip, there's some this, there's some that. And here's the cash app. Make sure that money hits the cash app. This bitch, that he walked off and we hadn't been there 10 minutes. And this man had 5 different narcotics in his hand. And I was just looking like I said, bro, I know you're going and in 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, he didn't have no narcotics. I mean, like he's at the door yelling, dude, telling dude, hey, get on the phone, hit my PIN number, my mama's number, and tell her I said my money ain't following me. For her to cash app you $200 and that you're gonna look out for me and bring me 100 more, but I want you to bring me this, this, and this, and this. And this is all within the first 30 minutes. He got another man calling his mama, telling his mama, you need to cash at me $200.
First 30 minutes.
Because you're within the first 30 minutes. I ain't even fully unpacked my shit yet. And I'm looking at him like, I wish I would tell somebody, call my mama and tell her anything. And his mama, bless her heart, she thinks he's doing right in there. Oh, they didn't send my baby's commissary with him. They didn't send this. They didn't send that. Oh, thank you so much for looking out. You sound like such a nice young man. Oh, yeah, you just make sure you send it. First quarter, 30 minutes, man. I'm watching that man smoke meth. I'm watching that man snort fent. And I'm just sitting there like, I hate my life. I hate my motherfucking life. Man. I really
that fast, back to this bullshit. That fast.
Bro, I stood at that door at night when they would shut them lights off. I look at them other men looking back at me that ain't never going home and just shake my head like, and then stepping back into a prison shower where motherfuckers has been in that bitch all day long. Nottoway showers is right next to the control booth. Like I was in the shower, like legit showering. Look, I'm talking. The control booth is looking out. The shower head is about 7 feet from the glass where the officer is, and it's facing because they used to lock you in the shower. You know what I mean? They used to have a door when they put you in there. They lock it. I'm in
Lock
this
you
joint,
in
I'm
the
all
motherfucker.
lathered up. Yeah, but they took the doors off since then because then motherfuckers was locking dudes in there and killing them. So
Damn.
I'm in the shower, I'm lathered up, and I'm not realizing that Shorty's looking at me, right? So I got my back to her, I'm lathering up. Hit myself with the soap. Got the next one. Remember the next one? Can't never forget about the next
Yeah.
one soap.
The
I'm in there with the
see-through
next
pack.
one body wash. Yeah, I'm in there with the next one body wash and all that. Boom. Lathering up, getting clean, getting the body right, fixing my head. I turn around to rinse, and she's standing right there with me. She could see me completely. She like, what's up? I said, what the fuck? You violated the fuck out of me. I mean, like, I felt all the way. I wanted to. You just violate. Like, what is you doing?
Yo.
You a female sex offender, man. Like, yo.
I heard.
That's
Yeah, I
what
had
she was
somebody
used
tell me
to.
that. Yo, like, yo, they jumped right by the booth.
But nobody, what people didn't tell me, see, I never been to Nottoway. What they didn't tell me is that back shower is that shower. You know what I mean? If you go in that back shower, that means you go. So as soon as I stepped in the
Dudes,
shower, I was like,
dudes
this
with their
motherfucker nasty. This bitch nasty as a bitch. You got tadpoles everywhere. Like, I need to turn the water on and step out for a minute. Let this bitch rinse out some. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all get somebody
Kids
got a mop so I
everywhere.
can clean this. Bro, there was children. That shit was a whole entire daycare center.
People
So I
don't
let that
understand
shit
what you got to
rinse
go
out.
through, man. Damn,
Man,
that
I
is
let
crazy,
that bitch rinse
man.
out. I got in there. I'm like, why the fuck this bitch ain't got no shower curtain? All the other Jones got the little makeshift green curtain. Why this motherfucker ain't got no curtain? So I just take my towel and sling it up there like, fuck it, man. I done bit it. You know what I mean? I done showered with the boxers on. I done been in places where we shower butt ball naked. You know what I mean? I've been doing this a long
Right.
time. It's all in where you at. Like, I'm not shy. You know, I'm not shy to shower, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, until I turned around and she was like, and I was like, you ain't about to write that charge. Because
Yo,
I've seen them do that too. Where they write that charge, like everything's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, or they let you. I've seen dudes, they let dudes gun them down. And then when they done, they be like, you got
They
your
still
ass
get 'em.
going to jail.
They still
Still
get them.
get
Yeah,
'em.
they still get them. Still get them.
Still
See,
get
we
'em.
call it secret
Mhm.
indictment. It's a secret indictment, man.
She's smiling.
You think you
Oh,
got
yeah,
away
go
with
ahead,
it?
go ahead, go ahead. And as soon as she do, she'll point at you.
She think you think she
Yeah.
right as soon as you think you got away, the sergeant coming to your cell with trash bag.
Or to the shower. Hey, go ahead and turn the water off. Step out the shower real quick. Yeah, you might want to put that away. Step out the shower. Your ass going to jail. No, I ain't never been to
That's
the
embarrassing,
I
Jay,
done
too, though.
had what to be drunk out. I done had some females shoot their shot with me. I'm on some real deal, not gunning type shit. Like, hey, we can
Right.
slide. I done had a couple different ones that I've not even really gotten into the story. It's just like, hey, we can really slide and you can do that. Like, you can get it. Your ass can get it. And I'm like, no, because you always get caught. I know so
That's
many
what I
dudes that
tell.
have
Sorry to
relationships.
cut
I
you
don't know.
off, Jay. That listen. That's what I tell the people,
gonna get
bro. I
caught.
be like, listen, I never was the dude. I'd rather play behind the scenes because everybody that I knew that booked the CO, when I say book, he got with her. Everybody that I know that did that, they went down. They went down.
Somebody gonna hate on you. Somebody gonna tell it. Somebody
That
gonna
wasn't
tell
for
it,
me,
or you're
man.
gonna get sloppy with it. You're gonna get comfortable and you're gonna get caught, or somebody gonna try to get you the fuck out the way.
Exactly. There's always gonna be somebody that don't like you over the. I seen the politics. I seen what it is. It's jealous dudes. It's jealous CO dudes. It's freaking people that just gonna be hating on you for no reason. Then you gotta hide from everybody. Dudes that get the pack from rollers, they got a lot of pressure, man, because it's a lot you gotta hide. You gotta hide a lot, man. And like people already know that who's bringing it in. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'd rather play behind the scenes, Jay. You know, I like women. I love women, and dudes be like, you ain't bagged nobody when you was in there. I got close, but I never wanted to even be there. I never was the dude that can walk up to her while she's standing in the front of 80 dudes watching me behind me. You know what I mean? The whole block looking at you. I wasn't that dude, Jay, man. I'm a more private behind the scenes.
See, my
you know
thing
what I mean?
my thing is, I've been alone for so long, and just wanted to be loved that I knew that if I
Right.
started something with somebody, that it's possible I go to war behind this woman. You know what I mean? Because men need to be needed, women want to be wanted. And
Right.
after you've been down that long, you ain't had no. You've been. I sleep by myself every single night. I've been sleeping in that cell by myself every single night. You know what I mean? When it's time to handle my business, I'm not no pervert. I don't go gun a female. I'll shut the door, pull out the freak book, cover the door so nobody can see,
See.
handle my business like the next man, uncover door, make sure I clean up behind myself. You know what I mean? I
Right.
had opportunities to do it, but then I would lay in my cell at night and think about it, and I'd be like, this gonna end bad. I'm gonna catch feelings. I'm gonna end up trying to press it to get the pack brought in. It's
Right.
just bad all the way around the fucking board. Huh? And not only that, dudes is gonna tell on me. They gonna tell on me. And I had one of the, I'm talking up Greensville. I had one of the baddest. When she walked in, dudes couldn't help but holler. Damn! And she came in. You know, sometimes they'll walk the new guards in their street clothes. They'll
Yeah.
lock us down, and during count, you'll see like the new recruits coming through.
Right.
And she was coming through, and I seen her when she came through the fucking door. The first thing I spotted on her feet was a pair of King Griffies. I said, okay, I'm a Griffey man myself. I'm a Dion man myself. I do the air raids. I do the Bo Jacksons. You know what I mean? My student collections like that. I seen her with the Griffies on. I said, dude, that's the first thing I seen. And then I followed the Griffies on up. By the time I got to the top, I was like, oh my God, I love her. I don't even know. I love her. Like, oh my God. So they come right. Look, they come around, they go past the door, and they're looking in. And she walked past the door. We made eye contact, and I just looked at her, and I was like, and when she walked off, went up the stairs, I had to shake my head for a minute. I said, I just felt like a motherfucking pervert. Like, I felt weird about what the fuck I just did, just staring at this woman. But she looked back at me, and then it was little times I would come in the pod, and she would try to make conversation with me, and I would shrug her off. You know what I mean? I come in, hey, Williams, pop my door to cell 20. All right, and she up, tapping the glass. Why are you always so quick to walk off? I said, well, she said, you ain't never got no kick it for me. I said, well, you got a job to do, and I got a job to do. We ain't supposed to fraternize, right? She said, oh, you funny. You funny, right? She said, well, if you ever get bored, come talk to me. And it got to a night, hey, that shit, you know how you go. You go in the cell, and you lock the door. You tell your cellmate what just happened. I had a cool cellmate. And then that shit just plays in your head. Oh, you building, you creating shit in your head that ain't happened yet.
Right.
So I went up to the booth one day, and I said, why you always trying to get my attention? I see you staring at me. You be popping my door, just shaking my door, doing a little dumb shit. And she said, well, just come talk to me sometime. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this alone right here, man. I'm gonna leave it alone. She tried, she shot her shot. She had me come out one night. I was the maintenance worker. And she had me come out one night, and the elevator was messed up. And she was like, Williams, I need you to meet me on the 3rd floor. There's something going on with the elevator. You know, the guards only use the elevator because Greensville buildings are so tall.
You talking about upstairs, past the shower?
No, that's the 2nd floor. When you first come in the front of Greensville in the building, there's an elevator right there. And the elevator goes
as soon as you come in the building, it's an elevator?
Yes, in every building.
I never
7, 8, 9. As soon as you walk in the building, there's a gray elevator door right there that only the guards can use. That goes up to
I seen the door. I didn't know that was an elevator door. I never knew that was an elevator door.
All the rest of us use the staircase. You come around a little corner, boom, you hit the staircase. Or you go straight forward and you go into the little vestibule area, and then they pop 100 and 200 side. But that's the elevator door. So she called me out one night. The elevator's not working. I need to, come on the 3rd floor. So she comes out the booth, has another officer go in the booth, follows me up to the maintenance shop. Now, there ain't no cameras in the maintenance shop. There ain't no guards in the maintenance shop. It's just me and her in the maintenance shop. At this point, I'm about 7.5 years in. No female contact. Like, I just slid a couple of little crazy things during the VI here and there, the hole in the pocket. You know what I mean? Like, I did things there like that. But as far as like it being legit, we get inside the motherfucking the maintenance shop. She's like, what tools you need to fix the elevator? I said, I'm just gonna bring the whole cart, right? And she smelled so good, she just kept pushing up on me to the point I had to be like, come on now, you gonna go to jail, and I'm gonna go to Red Onion, man. That's because you ain't got but one more time to push up on me, and it's because
Yeah.
you about to catch 7.5 years of frustration, and you ain't gonna be able to do that but once. I promise you. You go keep
Right.
coming back after this, and after that, she kind of fell back. I had to tell her. I said, I've been doing this a long time, and I've seen a lot of women like you come and go. We gonna get caught, and she ended up getting caught messing with a dude named Chop that messed with the boys. She got walked up off there, man. She got walked up off there.
That shit hard temptation for a woman, I believe. Like if you gonna work, the woman that got the balls.
Hard temptation for a woman.
Yeah.
Did you just say that, bro? She has been.
I'm
getting
talking
piped
about
down
if you
in
a
the
female
street.
officer. If you're a female officer, though, Jay, and you come to like something has to be intrigued. Some people do it for work. I'm gonna say at least it's a percentage of people that do it just for guys. They come meet guys, and if they come once they come to prison, they look at they got. If you like white guys, you got a white guy. You like black guys, you like Mexican guys. You got a choice of any guy you want in that joint. They gonna get bagged, man.
And
it just happens.
And you gonna get treated. You can be a goblin. Your ass can be a mogwai. You can be, you know what I mean, one of them motherfucking things with the tusk from Lords of the Rings. And somebody will kiss your ass in the mouth and tell you are beautiful. You know what I mean? Somebody will say, I love you. And the moment I get out of here, I'm taking care of you and all 12 of your kids. Them dudes just gonna run that game. You know what I mean? Like you got women that nobody looks at twice on the streets. That as soon as they walk in the pod, it's ew, what up, show? No. Like that bitch went from being, nothing to a supermodel overnight.
Right.
I done seen dudes
Right.
bro. I done seen motherfuckers hit grandmas. Like this bitch,
Damn,
she's 70 years
it don't
old.
matter. I seen a dude holler
she
at a
had
dude.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter.
Man, it don't. But and that's the crazy part. They come in, the man don't talk to him no type of way. She get her hair done, her man don't notice it. She got on new fragrance, her man don't notice it. But she comes into the prison and it's, damn, I like what you did with your hair today. You know what I mean? Your hair looks good. Or that's a new fragrance you got on. Let me see your nails. Oh, you did good with those. That looks good. Her man ain't said nothing about none of that. You know what I mean? Like, you make my dinner, you wash my clothes. Now she looking forward to coming to work because of the compliments.
Looking forward. The grandma looking forward to coming to work. She getting attention.
Yeah. Yeah, she ain't had a compliment since 1947.
She getting attention.
Yeah, she's ready. Her and her husband stopped doing it 25. You know what I mean? Like they might rump or bump every once in a, 4 or 5 times a year. They ain't got up there.
Yeah.
Now she got this young dude. That come in, pecs glistening, body glistening. You know what I mean? He got that penitentiary
down
bill.
on her.
You just
down
know.
on her.
And he's up on her, and he's telling her like, "I'm gonna do this, I do that," and she, "Oh Lord." And next thing you know, he done fucked up her sciatic nerve. He done dislocated their hip.
Yeah, she can't help us, man. They can fight that shit all they want. I done seen the best of them go down, man. I done seen this lady J, man. She was a super cop, man. I'm talking about on Lawrenceville, man. Lawrenceville ain't had a whole lot of super cops, but she was the one that was writing you up for nothing, coming through, take the shit out your window when you got your room, you dot the room up. She was just extra, bro. She was doing so much, man, and like her reputation was, I'm the cops. Man, I remember like 3 years later, I remember when Lawrenceville got these handicap cells, so it's like 2 bottom bunks. They got them downstairs. They supposed to be for the wheelchair people and stuff like that, but the way the pods are designed is 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs in the corners. And they handicap cells, so like the way they got it designed, the bathroom, the toilet is like over in the cut. It's a big cell. A lot of people try to get them jumps because it's a big room, but I'm in the cut one day in my man's cell. My man, people's dealing with her from across the yard, and she didn't know I was in the room. And she came in that joint, man, and I was sitting right there. Like when you walk in, if you don't look, you ain't gonna see me. She walked in, she was like, "Here, and look, tell him I said he better stop," because she didn't supposed to be working our building. My man, I was in the cop. with my man. That's why I ended up seeing her, because my man was a blood and he was getting on for his homies on the other side of the yard. His homeboy had her. He was a blood. So when he booked her, I never knew who their roller was. And I done got in the car with him at least twice. And he wouldn't tell me. I didn't care to ask. But when the lady ended up working over, she didn't work out building no more. I remember her being a cop. Then she went over there. And I guess when dude bagged her. So when she come back to our joint, they ended up putting her over in our joint for a day. So they let him get the pack from her. So that's when I was in the cell. I'm in the joint. And she walked right in. She was like, boom. She was like, tell him I said I love him and I'm going to call him later. Da, 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 da. And she was like, she looked over like this. She was like, she saw me, man. She was like, oh, hey, White. I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? She just left out the joint. She left out the joint. My man was like, man, that's crazy, man. You ain't supposed to. I was like, bro, I ain't going to say nothing, man. Listen, I felt so good catching her doing that, though. I ain't going to lie, man. This is my word, man. Like, she ain't had to worry about me doing nothing, though, Jay. But I'm just like, your ass was a super cop. So that's the whole moral of the story is, goddamn it, anybody gonna get booked. It don't matter. It don't matter, man. You gonna get booked.
I'd have seen nurses, lieutenants, sergeants, rookies, counselors.
Counselors.
But when I showed up,
I seen psychiatrists get bad.
When I showed up to Greensville, they had just, and if you've ever heard the rumors, there was a massive prostitution ring back in the early thousands at Greensville.
Yeah, I heard about that.
When I mean massive, I'm talking about $500 and it love you a long time. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So I hear about this. I show up there, and there's state police fucking everywhere. There's Jarrett, Virginia police cars, state police cars, all types of DOC personnel. They are locking bitches up left and right. And these dudes are telling me as I'm on the way there, you got some money? So my money's right. They're like, oh, you in there. You gonna be, you know what I mean? Balls deep tonight. Like, you get your pick up here. Bro, I showed up there and I'm like, where all these females? Why they on handcuffs? Like, they busted that ring. They came in and done that on the day that I got there. Yeah, so from there, when they started hiring, first of all, they was gonna make sure if they hired somebody, she was ugly as hell. They stopped hiring pretty officers for a while. I just noticed it. I'm like, why every female that come in here look like she was thrown out the car on the way here and then stopped, picked up, and put back in the car? You know what I mean? Like, why is like this lady's limping? This lady clearly didn't pass the physical because she can barely get in the chair, much less climb over a hurdle. Like, they did that for a while, but you know, things go back to the way they were eventually. But it wasn't. I still know of a couple that's up there that if the price is right, you know what I mean? But it wasn't never like what it used to be, man.
Yeah, dude still getting it. It ain't like how it used to be, man. I mean, Lawrenceville was out of control, but like it's still like dudes had relationships, the ones that was having sex, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Dudes was in relationships, man. You know what I mean? That shit gonna always go on, Jay. That shit always gonna go on, man.
I think Indian Creek had more of that going on than anybody because they would hire these counselors that didn't have no experience. And these counselors had really low self-esteem, man. When I mean low self-esteem, I would always get in trouble for dumb shit. So they would call me down to this building. It's called Smith Hall. And that's where they like talk to you. You know what I mean? They got a cubicle, their own little space. There's a whole lot of classrooms in different places down here that you could turn the lights off, slide up in, and lock the door, and get busy. And I had one of the counselors holler at me one time. But the problem with this lady was remember when RoboCop took the helmet off? When he took his helmet off, like his forehead was all the way back here.
Yeah,
that's where her wig started. Wig started in the middle. Her wig started in the middle of her head, and then she had the nerve to have a ponytail. She looked like RoboCop without the helmet with a ponytail. No sideburns. Like no, none of that. Just hair started like Tom Poe, like the motherfucker that Jean-Claude Van Damme fought in Bloodsport. And she was probably 4'10". She was probably 4'10". 225. Always smell like a half-smoked cigarette. I mean, like always complaining
That's
about her
crazy.
kids and her baby daddies. And I said, we were sitting down there one day, and she was talking about something, and just out the blue, she put her hand on my leg, and she said, "You fuck with black women?" And it caught me so off guard, right? Because it's been so long since anybody, like, it just completely caught me off guard. And immediately I looked up at her, and it didn't matter what I fucked with. I don't fuck with you. Like, I know I'm locked up. At this point, I've been locked up over 9 years. And I know some guys are going to let their standards go to, you know, release themselves. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. If me and you go in the dark, I can't do it. Because I done seen you. So
That's
even
crazy.
with the lights
Do
out,
it,
I still
man.
know what you look like.
What
Can't
if
do
she was
it.
talking about bringing that pack, Jay?
I can't. We already had the pack. We already had somebody bring the pack. I'm from
already had the
Richmond.
pack.
Whatever I needed, I don't need the pack.
Yo,
And remember now,
that's crazy.
listen, I just told you, I'm over 9 years in, and I got a 10-year sentence.
So you
So I'm
about
not
to
really
dip.
pressed on getting it. I'm not pressed on
Right,
getting
right,
the pack
right.
with 7 months left.
I feel you.
I'm not
I
pressed
feel
on
you.
catching a street charge. I'm not pressed on, you know, sleeping with an Oompa Loompa, and you know, I got a dime piece waiting on me on the outside. And the truth of the
Right.
matter is, even if you got a girl on the outside and that's really your girl, like that's the woman that was on the outside is now my wife. This is the mother of my children. Had I done that, I would have
Right.
cheated on her. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm asking her to be loyal, and I'm in here sleeping with hobbits. Like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Because we got a lot of
I told her, I
hobbits.
said, they got a whole lot of hobbits. Yeah,
There's
I
a lot
said,
of
no, I
hobbits
can't.
running around that big thing, man. No
I
bullshit.
said, we're gonna take
man.
this back to where we was. This, like, forget this even bit was said. We're just gonna go back to where we were, man. I ain't in there. No, I'm good, man. Your little Bilbo Baggins looking ass.
That shit crazy,
Look, man,
man.
it's getting
They
late.
got a lot of
We're gonna slide out, man. We're gonna slide out. I hate that DLC stuff was messed up, so we're gonna figure it out on his end and definitely
You gotta
have
get
him
him
back
back,
on.
man.
That's my guy, man.
Know the
Y'all love
count,
you,
man.
Josh, man. He's a good guy. And I'm moving forward. I'm gonna do something a little different, man. It's a lot of dudes I don't mess with on social media because social media don't mess with them. I ain't about to let y'all predict who I mess with and who I don't, because that's fake on my behalf. If I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them. If you don't fuck with them, you ain't gotta watch. But it's gonna be dudes I'm gonna bring on in the future that you're gonna be like, man, I don't like this dude, I don't like that dude. Then don't watch. Catch me on the next episode. But I'm not excluding nobody just because of this cancel culture, because y'all say I shouldn't. You know, everybody's got a story to tell, and I feel like it should be told, man. You got anything you want to say before we get up out of here, Trey?
Man, I don't got nothing to say except anybody that don't know about Staying Out the Way Trey, man, come check me out, man. It's Staying Out the Way Trey, man. The Trey is with a TRE, man. Come check me out, man. Got exclusive Virginia prison stories, man. I won't in there stabbing nobody, man. But I definitely witnessed a million stories, man. So you want to come hear about a crazy 3-pot story? Pull up on Staying Out the Way Trey, man. I'm going to definitely deliver you a great story, man. Holla at me, man. Y'all know the count.
Run you across the bottom. Now make sure y'all go subscribe to Staying Out the Way Trey. Say, hey, Jay Williams Sim, if you ain't doing nothing right now, as soon as you leave here, go hit him up. His channel is also in the description of the video. Run the numbers up. Thank you to everybody that came through tonight. You know, we just have fun when we do this. We don't really come on with topics.
Yeah, we kicking it, man. You know what I mean? I'm in the crib. I'm in the crib chilling.
That's it.
I'm relaxing.
We had 200, almost 300 people at one point.
I've seen it.
Vibing
the chat
with
was
us.
going crazy.
Yeah. I'm
crazy,
sorry to
man.
everybody. We check y'all. If I didn't get to you tonight, man, don't ever take it offensively or like I don't care, man. Big Red Dog, thank you. Ghetto Samurai, remember for 12 months. Thank you and salute. Ugly Mug, thank you. Ugly Mug, thank you. West Home Improvement, thank you. Wolf of Allah, thank you. West Home Improvement, thank you. Wolf of Allah, thank you. Wolf of Allah, thank you. GB, thank you. Black Rage, thank you. K-Dot, thank you. Jordan Green, thank you. Mississippi Mayhem, remember for 2 months, thank you. West Home Improvements, thank you. And to everybody else, man, I love y'all. And y'all already know what it is, man. Until next time,
Appreciate that, man.
salute, man.
Holla back,
Y'all be
Jay.
easy.
Be easy, man.
Always. Yeah, man.